Where'd my soup go? Here's my soup.
My phone almost fell.
So since I have a new account with YouTube and stuff like that, I have to delete the app, reinstall the app, and then redo my layout, which is basically saying, no, I don't want all your shit. Then sign back in, and then create all the titles and stuff like that, and only then can I go live. But we're here.
You have to do that every. Oh my god.
Not any interval of time when I'm on the app. So technically, yes. Unless I wanted to do 2 streams back to back, which is different. I also need to do that on my computer. Not uninstall it, but I just need to sign out and sign back in.
You have a pencil. Okay. Your second level, you're gonna get Wild Shape and Druid Circle. So this is in your features and traits. So Wild Shape, starting at level 2, you can use your action to magically.
What?
I'm just reading out the blurb and then I'll explain it.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Okay, Wild Shape.
Oh, no, this is yours.
Starting. Hey, chat, if you don't know, we're leveling up to level 2. We're sorry that we didn't stream last week. We couldn't get the stream to work because of some complications, and we were starting late. These guys followed in their session 0, and after I get them leveled up, I will tell you guys what happened in session 0. We'll go around. We'll introduce characters.
Session 1.
Yeah, session 1.
I was about to say, I was like, session
you guys
0.
were here
yeah,
for
you
session
guys
0.
saw us, yeah. So session 1, Leah will give us a full-on recap, but you can continue.
Yeah,
doing
first,
that.
okay.
So we were a party of 3, and we had an extra owl guy. The owl guy's name was Bleat. He was pretty chill. Waffle got pretty close with Bleat, with petting him and doing all this stuff. That was pretty chill. And we were going through this floor.
He's a Kenku.
I see, he was an owl.
He's not an owl!
He's an owl!
This isn't Elmo.
This isn't Elmo?
Why'd you do it again?
His character killed my oldest friend.
There was a fight over a flower.
I will explain this in a second. Okay, so you can. This is important for the party as well. Waffle, he can now transform into a creature that is not flying or swimming.
Is it only one creature that I have to pick, or is it just any?
Any that you've seen. So an example could be if you've seen a wolf.
You could turn into Bleat.
I could turn into Bleat.
That's not a. I
Excuse me.
No, because the thing is, he can only transform into. You said he him pronouns for that character. Yeah, he can only transform into a animal with a max CR creature. What is that?
You tell me.
It's a max danger level.
You're helping.
Yeah, danger level. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't remember what CR stands for, but danger level.
I just have to say, the way you're holding that spoon makes it seem so much smaller than it is.
I also have just a gigantic hand. It is smaller than it is.
Why?
Okay,
Because I have big hands.
So
I'm a
you
it
hold it
says
that
CR.
close.
You can do it for a CR of 1/4.
Where do I put that?
Just in with it. You just write. I can turn
I
into
need
an
water.
animal.
Get water.
This is an empty.
Water.
Damn it! It's my iconic thing.
Any animal I've seen.
Hey,
Yeah.
yo, why does your fridge look like it's pissing?
You're
It has a
stupid.
stream. It has a stream that shoots diagonally.
Your mom.
That is
Your
hilarious. Do you
mom.
piss like that?
Do you not piss clean?
No, a smooth, what? You're
I'm
so
leaving.
dumb, it's crazy.
You're leaving.
Bye.
It's like,
No, we're not done with our piss conversation yet.
okay. The other thing.
Why do we always talk about piss?
When
When
you.
we're on live. No.
Only when we're on
You
live.
guys influence us.
I like to point out that last session, these 3 were angels. They did everything
I
correctly. They
rocks.
were. You did. eat
Well,
rocks.
now there's a camera involved.
Now there's camera involved, so they have to be a little bit of a crackhead energy kind of group. Okay. The other thing is when you transform into that animal, you have.
Don't expose that.
You have the stats of
baby
that
wanted
animal.
to water.
So, and I'll grab you stats for whatever animal and make sure. The other thing you get is you get your druid circle. At second level, you choose to identify with a circle of druids. Circle of land, circle of moon, both, 1 and 2. Circle of land or circle of moon, both detailed at the end of the class description. I'll grab that. So, circle of land. So you can choose between 1 and 2 of these.
I see Green Machine. There's
The
people
circle of land is
commenting.
made up
You
of
mean
mystics
Jay?
and
Who are you playing
sages
with?
Who safeguard ancient
AK?
knowledge.
Leah, the D&D Master of the Wise. September.
September. Yeah.
Also known as Waffle.
Waffle your mom.
Waffle, your mom.
We'll go around and we'll introduce characters.
I am Bunk Guy.
But yeah, so circle of land, their knowledge of old rites and traditions. You get to learn an additional
Land. I'll just do land.
land. You don't want to dip your moon.
I like rocks.
Rocks. Okay, great. So next to where it says druid, just say of the land.
Why?
So he made like a burp, like in his mouth, and I did it back, and then we were like already like half laughing, and I went like.
I felt the vibration of
Okay.
that burp actually.
In your features and traits, starting at level 2, you can regain some of your magical energy by sitting in meditation and communing with nature. AKA, during a short rest, you choose
You're
to
asking
expand-
September to hold still?
Hold on a second.
I know. I'll
It just
During-
says spung.
Just a sponge, man. Ice cone.
During, damn it, my hand's shaking. During a short, I'm not. This is the energy drink.
Oh, you
During a
right. You're
short
right.
Rest. I can expend.
Yeah, you can expend spell slots to recover.
You could be
You can choose expended spell slots. So just the spell slots that you use when you cast a spell. During a short rest, you can recover them. You recover all of them when you have a long rest.
Green Machine asked y'all furries? No.
Furries?
What?
Yes.
Wait, somebody asked if we were furries?
That was Green Machine. He's a friend of mine.
Okay.
What you talking about?
And I believe that's all I have to do with you.
Hey, Green
Or are you all,
Machine.
you guys the characters in the game? Well, we play as the characters in the game.
You get one more
We'll
third level
explain
spell
that in a
slot.
bit.
I am
So
a
on
furry.
third-
No, wait, I'm a scaly.
Oh dear.
Because I'm a
So-
dragon.
I'm a dragon.
Right there next to the one.
No one else
Right.
here is an animal, I think.
Like in the box. Yeah. Okay. And you still know 2 cantrips, so that's all I need to do with you. What are you? You a warlock? Goddamn warlock.
Wait,
Why are you
that's
so mad?
You're good. You're good.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
stupid warlock.
You warlock. Okay. What do you get? Oh, you get to know another spell, and you get one more spell slot.
Woo! Give me a second.
So instead of 1 spell slot, you get 2 spell slots.
Woo!
You can write this down on your paper for now, because.
I'm doing something. Where did I do?
Okay.
You need to stop.
With what?
You're breaking the little thingies
Okay.
off the thingies.
So
I didn't
let me
touch
grab
anything.
Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical ability. At 2nd level, you gain 2 Eldritch Invocations of your choice. Your invocation options are detailed at the end of the class description. When you gain certain warlock levels, you gain additional invocations of your choice, as shown in the invocations known column of the warlock.
English?
You get to learn 2 Eldritch Invocations. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Okay.
Why can't I save my changes?
Okay. What cantrips do you have?
My cantrips. I
I don't have any cantrips.
lightning lure.
You don't have
Produce.
any cantrips right now?
I don't think so. Or is it just these?
No, you should have cantrips. Give me a second.
No, it's not made for kids. Save.
The stream or the
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fucking.
It
Yeah,
like
you have
it.
2
It's an
cantrips,
extra thing because
no.
it's for Kappa. And apparently I didn't automatically set my channel to be like, yeah, this shit's not for kids, you weirdo. Now go back to here. Perfect. Perfect.
Druid spells, cantrips. So you get to choose between.
I asked that
Druidcraft,
because you guys are
guidance,
talking about petting
mending,
each other
poison spray,
as
produce flame,
berserkers.
resistance,
What?
shillage, or thorn web. So, I'll tell you.
I'll do
No, that's not what it was. It was just.
Cool, and then the first one.
Druidcraft.
Whatever that is.
Okay, let me pull up Druidcraft
What are you?
first.
I put the thing on there. On the thing.
What?
But I don't want to take up more space than is already being taken up. We need a big table.
You can pull out that table and there's some stuff.
I need a no. Where's the table? Do we have? I thought there was like a. Is there a chair or stool?
I'm sure there is somewhere.
You don't have any other like things or like a simple chair like that or a stool?
There are TV trays. I know that probably won't help, but like.
Could
Right
I move
there.
this up? There's that.
Yeah,
no, I'm not pointing
Oh,
to this.
Okay, wait, just check on the inside. Is there a computer in there or is it just the shell?
I thought you were
This
like.
thing's a husk.
It's just a husk?
This
Yeah,
thing
you
ain't
can use
got
that,
nothing.
As long as you put it
This
back.
thing has nothing in it.
I thought you were like, is that the
No.
the table thing?
I want
like,
a,
bro,
I
they're
want a
right
surface
Yeah,
Here.
warning chat, if we're ever
in here.
still in this house for D&D, there will most likely be scraps of computer parts everywhere because both of my parents are streamers and I am not, and they are constantly
They might as well be
replacing computer
surgeons. Hello. There's a surgeon now.
parts. There's a surgeon. Okay, Druidcraft. Okay, whispering to the spirits of nature, you create one of the following effects within range.
Whispering.
You create a tiny, harmless sensory effect that predicts what the weather will be like.
Do I write that?
Sorry.
Weather.
These are
I wanted
just
to, like,
predicting. We
break
can
and
always look
watch
them
it,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, you can predict weather. You can
like half
instantly make
of it.
flowers blossom. You can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect.
It's
Make flowers blossom.
Yeah, make flowers blossom. Sense the weather.
Why?
They're my
Every
pet.
single time
Yeah.
there was a pencil being broken.
Yeah. He's just doing his thing.
You can create a sensory effect
That's
like falling
three
leaves,
repairs,
puff of
yeah.
wind, stuff like that.
Yes,
Or
Leah's,
you can light or snuff out a candle. That
Leah's
would-
parents are streamers, yes.
Yeah.
Just us sleeping.
Yeah, Dizzers can do anything in that. And what was the other one? Thorn Whip. You wanted Thorn Whip.
Yep. I need my highlighters.
Pissed in that.
Okay, can
Take
you
some
check
finger
what
swing.
Can you check what your hit dice are?
Really?
Rylan or me?
Both Riley
Thorn
and
whip
you.
is pretty
What do I
straightforward,
do?
right? It's just a whip with thorns on
It says 1d10.
Okay,
They're
roll
not
1d10 for
streamers.
me.
They're just computer part collectors.
Thorn Whip. You create a long vine-like whip
Why
covered
does
in
the back of my
thorns.
head look like that?
I don't make the back of your
Okay.
head.
If you hit somebody with Thorn Whip, it is 1d6 piercing damage. Guys, leave the chia pet alone.
I'm not. I'm sorry.
Leave the
Messing
chia.
up pens.
I'm just trying to make
My
it.
pens.
Oh. Okay. Thorn Whip. You create a long whip. If you hit a creature with it, it's 1d6 piercing damage.
What?
Huh?
Okay. You create a long whip of
Okay.
thorns, and it's 1d6 piercing damage.
Yes. Stop worrying.
Bro,
Okay.
my mouth just has to. It's made.
Okay. And what's your first page? Roll a d8 for me. That's that guy. Did you roll a d10
Where do
for
you
me?
put
Where's
your
the
level?
D10?
3.
Huh?
Where's the D10? Where's the D2?
You put it next.
I found it.
Next experience points.
Yeah, you guys can put it in experience points because we're not gonna use those.
Are we level 1 now?
1!
Reroll.
Alright.
Alright.
9.
9. Okay, add that to your total hit points. What'd you get?
3.
3. Add that to your total hit points. Where are your total hit points? Did you not roll those?
I don't know.
Okay. You didn't roll those. Back to Druid.
Where's the total hit points?
It's
Do
it's
you
hit
want-
point
You
maximum.
want me to bring you like little sticky note marker things?
In the future, that might be nice. Your hit points, it's 8 plus your constitution modifier. So you have 10 hit points, and then you just added 3. So you have
8 plus
13.
2.
Always.
8 plus 2, and then you
Plus
just rolled a
3.
3. 13. Yeah, so write 13 up
I
there
can
and
hear
max
the gears turning.
And what's your hit dice?
Mine?
Yeah.
8.
Okay, so 13.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm 1 2.
I'm 21 hit
Wait.
points old.
So do I write
4.
that maximum or different?
Maximum.
What?
4?
4.
Okay, so add 4 to your total hit points.
14 total.
Okay. And your warlock, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Eldritch Invocations. So, what cantrips do you have?
My cantrips are. My cantrips are lightning lure, produce flame, and toll the dead.
Okay. So, the Eldritch
Toll
Invocations
the
that you
dead.
can get are Armor of Shadows. You can catch mage armor on yourself at will without expending a spell slot.
Oh.
Beast Speech. You can speak with animals.
Yeah.
Building
can speak
Influence.
with
You can gain
animals.
proficiency in deception and persuasion skills.
Okay.
That doesn't work. Wait, did you say that was for deception? That one doesn't really quite work, but I can't even lie.
Okay.
For right now, you can. Oh yeah, this will come
Yeah,
out.
no,
when
yeah.
it's
Don't
like-
you'll go over it.
Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, for a distance of 120 feet. Eldritch Sight. You can cast detect magic at will without expending a spell slot. Eye of the Runekeeper. You can read all writing. Fiendish Vigor. You can cast false life on yourself at will as a first level spell without expending a spell slot or material components. Gaze of Two Minds. You can use your action to touch a willing humanoid and perceive those it senses until. Perceive through its senses until the end of your next turn, as long as the creature is on the same plane of existence as you. Mask of Many Faces. You can disguise self at will
Do I just get
without
one of these?
expending. You get 2.
I want the one where I'm able to read all text, the book thingies, and also to see in the dark.
Okay, so in your features, write down Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Eyes of the room. Stop!
Keeper. And you can read all writing, that's the description. And then Eldritch Sight, Devil's Sight. You can see normally in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to a distance of 120 feet. So just put vision in darkness 120 feet.
In the features and traits.
Yeah, so Devil's Sight, vision in darkness 120 feet. Guys, stop breaking and flicking the pencils.
That was pretty good, honestly.
That was pretty good. Okay, everybody.
220 or 120?
120.
Okay, 120 feet.
Okay, and I think.
Dark.
Oh, that's it.
And you get to learn one more spell.
Do I put those in cantrips or does it not matter?
No, those aren't cantrips.
Okay, those are just my abilities.
Okay,
so.
and then you get to learn another spell.
Did you just
Yeah,
grab
and
me?
No, I made a little random snort. I wasn't like at you, I just made the sound. I was making sounds.
Warlock spells. First level. What are your first level spells?
I have Charm Person and Puppet.
Right, Puppet. Oh god, Puppet. Okay, so you can take Armor of Agathes, Arms of Hadar, Comprehend Languages, which,
I already have that.
yeah, for written, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Expeditious Retreat, Hellish Rebuke, Hex, Illusionary Script, Protection from Evil and Good, Unseen Servant, Witch
Protection
Bolt.
from evil and good.
Protection from Evil and Good.
What
You
is
want
it? What is it? Yeah, I want to
it?
learn.
Where's P? Is P after or before M?
LMNOP.
A, B, C, D.
After M. Why are you starting there?
You have to start from the beginning. Protection.
CYX.
Pro.
WE.
M is before P.
What?
UTS or QP.
Pro.
OMNOK.
Protection from Evil and Good. Okay, until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of these types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on the new saving throws against relevant effects.
Try a different one.
Witch Bolt, Unseen
What's up,
Servant.
Omega?
Witch Bolt, Unseen Servant, Illusionary Script, Hellish Rebuke. Where is Hellish Rebuke? I know it's right here. Yeah. Okay. You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so write down Hellish Rebuke in your first level.
Alright.
Jeez, I thought
You
were
put
a
your finger
nice
in the
person
creature that
this
damaged
game.
I
you
know,
is
but I
momentarily
still want to be
surrounded by
power.
hellish
I
flames.
use power for good.
The
Hellish
creature,
review.
yeah.
I use hellish power for good.
Yeah.
The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Do I need to put all these in my attacks and spellcasting down right here?
I would recommend it, yes.
Okay, so I still would need Charm Person and Puppet as for the other.
Charm Person shouldn't be an attack. But write down Hellish Rebuke, it's 2d10 fire damage on a dex save.
Rebuke. It's 2d10?
2d10 on a dex save.
2d10 and
Just put
Yeah.
DEXS.
dex.
And what else do you need? You need Charm Person and...
Puppet. Wait, what's my attack bonus on that, or do I not get that?
It's on your back page with your spells.
+4.
Yeah.
Stop! That was the most genuine stuff.
Okay.
I realized that afterwards.
What? Okay, it can't be. Oh, there was a page stuck. Charm Person. Charm is CH. I was looking for CA. I'm dumb.
No.
You attempt to charm a humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a wisdom save.
Okay,
so
so
next to the spell,
it's
you can
not-
write wisdom save. It's
It's not-
no, you just control the person. That's all. And then I have to
You
look
just
up
control a
Puppet.
person,
Because
that's
Puppet
all.
is Unearth Arcana. Unearth Arcana, not technically D&D.
Okay,
But I'm
also,
doing it anyway.
wait.
Because I'm a good person.
Do not rate my computer.
With a pencil?
Did you just say because I'm a good person?
Yeah.
Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Why do
Not
we
the
have
last
this
one, but
tradition?
I just,
Ev-
bro, there's 4.
Split it. Yeah, use 4.
You're right.
Alright.
It's just like we
You
need
gesture
to
towards one humanoid you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the tower must move up to its speed in a direction you choose.
What
you
do I
say
put
about
anything?
that?
Stop!
I
What
wanna
are you
look at
reaching?
chat.
Oh, well then.
Idiot.
Just ask then.
You.
Gosh.
Chat, you're down there. It's great. But yeah, so it's a Constitution saving throw.
Where do I put that? So I don't put it on the attack thing. Okay.
No.
Do I need to do Puppet?
This is Puppet right here.
Oh, so both of them are like that. Or is Charm Person? Do I need to?
Charm Person is a Wisdom saving throw. So it's not an attack. So
Okay.
next to the actual spell.
Okay, so.
Right, Wiz save.
Wiz save for both of them.
No.
Charm.
For Charm Person, it's a Wiz save, and for
Wiz.
Puppet, it's a Constitution save.
Wiz save. What do you want?
What is it?
It's a dab.
Is it dab emoji?
No, it's technically them sneezing, I believe, but everyone agrees that's the dab. Wiz save, and then what's the stop?
It's a con save.
And
This
And
makes it
Puppet,
funnier.
it's just you cast it. If they fail it, then you get to push them for their maximum speed in any direction you choose. It's like you could drag them towards you and have them run into you. You could push them far away so they're out of the battle. So
Push.
that yeah,
pull,
push pull.
and then Charm Person, fuck them.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
You get to control them, and they have to be.
That's be what?
I think they have to be willing.
Consensual.
Yes, it must always be consensual.
Always.
There's always
If
consensual
you ever
controlling.
like non-consensually charm
I don't
somebody,
think that
I will
consensual
hurt you.
controlling is controlling. Just saying. I don't think there's such thing as a consensual controlling.
Yeah, it's charmed until you or your companions do anything harmful to it. So like if you charm somebody and then Waffle decides, you know what, I don't like this person. Slap, they get out of the charm and they go, hey, what the fuck?
You're right.
And they know they've been charmed.
Yeah.
That's
My
the thing.
leg
I will
fell
slap
off.
everybody who charm.
Yeah! So it's a double whammy because instead of just like they're like mad, it's like, hey, why'd you get the new smack? I was like, wow.
What are you doing?
No, dude. Dude. He's just,
And a gold gel.
Okay.
Those are not tons of blood.
yeah, I know. You're not gonna soon.
Quiet. We're gonna start with Landon, and we're gonna go around and describe
Yeah,
and
our
say
characters.
yeah, thanks. And we're gonna shout out our characters while I put up my DM screen. So, starting with Landon, who are you?
I'm Landon Rogers. I'm 23.
You're 23. Are you 23?
Don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lie. No,
It's
your
not.
eyes moved. It's a lie. Right? Is he 23?
No.
What's your driver's license?
No, he's 18.
Like, you just graduated high school, you're not 20.
He could have been held. He could have been held back.
I don't
was
think
a
you would.
bad
He could have been Eddie.
You're too stubborn. Oh god.
What?
Excuse me.
You're too stubborn. You would have threatened a teacher before they held you.
I would
He
have.
probably has.
I would have
Squirrel.
got.
You were
Where?
in the tree right there, next to the power line.
Oh, okay.
We're
Behind the
behind the
tree.
tree now.
We have a lot of squirrels.
I love how the
The chat's watching.
Yeah, I'm watching us like turn like dogs.
Currently kill them all. Kill squirrels. I would shoot squirrels if I had a
No,
gun.
don't.
Yes, there's a gap. Never
You
mind.
think that's gonna help?
You think I can't
You think-
see a yellow squirrel?
You think the squirrels can hide from us?
Yep, to see through the thing, it's yellow.
Anyway.
That's not how color works.
It's everything is yellow there now.
Okay,
Oh,
how
yeah.
bad is this gonna be for?
It is.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's good light. Good shit. Good stuff.
I want to make a
So
comment.
how are
I'm
you,
not
Fire?
going
I'm 23 years old.
Hi.
Okay.
What am I talking about?
You're over here. Saitama. I'm sorry,
Komaeda.
Saitama.
Saitama Komaeda.
A soldier from a war.
A war.
I've yet to write my backstory, or I've yet to.
Yeah,
I have
all
a good
we-
idea of mine. I will write mine.
All we know about Saitama so far is that he was a soldier in a battle somewhere, and he was the only surviving member of his party there.
Stay tuned, because I'm writing a killer backstory.
Yeah. Then we have Magnus. I didn't get your last name down.
Magnus,
Opus.
Grockides.
Grockides.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Magnus Grockides.
Magnus Opus is cool.
Magnus Opus.
If I am remembering right, an ex-musician / fire eater
Yeah.
who is done with his performing days, now serving under a patron of his own. which you
A
guys-
fire snake!
A fire
That's
snake.
in my hair!
Yeah. Yeah, okay, and then we have Waffles, September's character.
Waffle.
Waffle.
Singular.
Waffle, September's character, who is a half-orc, half-elf, correct? Yeah, half-orc, half-elf druid, whose father used to be a druid, and both of his parents are dead, tragically. Last session,
Love
just
it.
going down, our adventuring party all came together in the human capital of Prolith in order to join the Prolith Heroes Guild. They were taken out to a field by a nice Kenku, aka a bird person, named Bleat.
He's an
They
asshole.
worked-
He's an owl. He's an owl hole.
I like bleat.
You're the only person that's just been sipping the bleat. You've just been like petting him while he's
he
asleep.
has a wife and and 2 kids.
And he's going to cheat.
No!
You will.
Bleat, cheat, it all adds up.
Bleat
It rhymes
cheat.
and everything.
Okay,
This whole episode is just gonna be called bleating and cheating.
So they met up with Bleat, and then a storm rang out and pushed them into a forest. As they went into the forest, we had our first connection with the 3. Waffle found a daisy, and Waffle and Magnus fought over trying to destroy / not destroy the daisy. Magnus on the side of destroying it, Waffle on the side of not
He
destroying it.
slid kicked it.
Saitama came in
Slide
Ninjago
tackle.
style, slide kicking the daisy
Yeah.
to death,
Slide
and
tackle.
proceeding to kill many daisies.
I sobbed for a very long time.
Further into the
Yep.
forest, they found a
Yeah.
clearing where they fought many a blight,
If you're
conquering them and figuring out a mural puzzle, a mural around a tree. After some nice long-winded trauma talks, each of the characters got to watch as the tree opened up and revealed a staircase going down. Now, with Bleat taking their research from this forest back into town, our 3 adventurers are left at the bottom of the staircase in front of a blue door.
If we're curious on the very specific details that I've gotten down, we were walking away from a weird storm. We took shelter underneath the tree. We were all on a team, and we were taking cover on the tree. We met, well not met, but we were with Bleat the bird. He had a Fiesta hat on. Bird talks about the weird officer Prolif in the guild. And then there was a Daisy that got fucked, and then the perimeter showed that had scratch marks all over it. We followed Bleat along scratches, and we along the water source. Bleat has kids. There's also a tree in the clearing. We also then finally found this tree in the clearing that had a spider eating fruit, a child with a kite, and an elf with one leg. That was the riddle thingy that we were supposed to figure out. We didn't figure it out. We found the trees that were moving around the edges. That means the trees were alive. We had a thorn monster battle that we stabbed a monster with a dagger, then landed attack with a crossbow, and then there was a chomp attack with some really strong teeth. And then we hit a wait. And then I put a note that says hit lantern and dies.
Wait, pause. Could I eat rocks with primal savagery?
As you keep describing it, let me look it up.
And then I had a vision of a kid's birthday with a boy and girl playing in a flashback. Then there was resting by a... Yeah, you said birthday at first.
Oh, okay.
That could change, but
Yeah.
that's just what I wrote down for it now. Then the small trees show that they hate fire.
Yeah.
And then I burned it by touching it and saying produce flame, and then it caught on fire. And then the
Well, I
tree
can.
opened up.
Yeah.
Yes!
Okay,
Finally!
so-
My teeth don't hurt!
The one thing I would like to say to anybody watching who has played D&D and is like, wow, that sounds like a very chaotic, productive day. Just so you know, they were on one puzzle for 2 hours and 39 minutes before I railroaded them in. Because I just wanted to see how long.
Hey, you also,
Yeah.
you ran it by some other people and it also took them.
I did, yeah. I ran it through some experienced people who have seen this puzzle before, and they did not remember nor understand the puzzle. So puzzles will be easier from
I
now,
just
or
need
not
pop
easier,
culture
but
reference.
yeah, pop culturally.
I
There's a pop culture-y puzzle
need
later
pop
in
culture.
today's thing.
We
So-
are talking about Back to the Future 88 miles per hour. Who I don't know what
Talk
we're talking
about
about.
Karate Kid, because for some reason he hasn't seen that.
I've only seen like
Right, you need to really clear your
Watching
throat as if you were
Karate
like
Kid,
in
so
a...
because my friend wants me to watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
was the
that's
first
what I
one.
want. That's what Ryan wants to do.
Well, we
I've
should
seen,
all
like,
watch
Wax
Karate
On.
Kid together.
That would be good.
So,
And
which
wax
one?
I
on,
would love
wax
that.
off. That's
Yeah, that's wax on, wax off.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
it's
the
been like
beginning
3
of that
years
sound.
since I've
Paint the fence.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm painting the fence.
How does the arm move like that?
Can you not move your arm like this?
I don't. Okay. Alright.
Y'all ain't got the fluid movements
It's
of
just
the
a seagull.
paintbrush.
It's just a seagull. Okay.
Hey, that's a,
The walls around you are covered in the same vines from above. Thousands of years worth of growth, life, decay, and death around it. The door in front of you shines bright in the darkness of the vines. Though you are surrounded, the vines do not bring on their same malicious consciousness, instead raining down an overall tranquil feeling over your recently brought up traumas. Along that sense of tranquility is another, one you have each felt. Saitama, you felt it in the earliest days as a soldier, training with your friends before the real battle started. You felt it when you lifted your sword for the first time, and you felt it as your blade sliced through the first orc you ever met. Waffle, you know this feeling from your scrapping days, discovering rare finds, meeting strange but powerful people, and stealing something in the middle of a crowded street. And Magnus, you know this feeling all your life, during your childhood as a performer, later with your band, and even during the darker periods of your life, you bore, but now with the scent of irises. You notice that when you licked the door.
you licked the door. Yeah.
You licked the door. It feels safe, not just to open, but to lean on, to pull yourself through day in and day out. A door meant for a home, not a hole in the middle of the blight woods.
Are we taking notes?
Yeah, wait, what was
You
the
do.
what was the property that he got when
He got, he felt a little lighter on his feet, so he got a bonus to his speed. His speed is now 35. in
And
combat.
when I ate the apple, I can't lie.
Oh, yeah, actually, so during the end of the session, these guys got in contact with some green fruit called the Morrow tree fruit. They don't know exactly what it does, but Magnus took a bite, and now Magnus cannot tell a lie for a certain amount of time. I have a timer going, but They will not know.
Otherwise,
how long
my
that is.
penis will grow. Oh no.
Oh, you don't know what will happen when you lie.
It doesn't
You
need
haven't.
to grow anymore.
Okay, but that sets the scene. What you guys are standing outside the door. You are feeling both tranquil and the feeling of adventure. I will say, Magnus, you know this feeling of adventure, but it also has an inkling in the back of your mind, almost a bitter, guilty feeling you felt before when you first came into contact with your patron. So, what do? You are outside the blue door. Bleat has left into town to try and get a party.
Oh,
out
so
here.
we're like the initial adventurers. He was just like, stay right here, don't do anything. I'll be right back, and we're just like a.
Basically, yeah. Bleat, the elder guardian over you three, has basically said, yeah, don't go in the door.
Yeah,
don't
go,
do
yeah.
anything. I'll go get an adventurer party. They can go in there.
So,
just stay here and watch
The
it.
door is on the tree, or is it inside the tree?
So you guys have gone down a staircase into the ground,
Okay.
and it
Now
seems
it's
to
the
have
door.
looped a few. There's been a few passageways that you followed, but it's been a straight down path.
Right.
And now there's the door in front of you.
I want to just open the door.
Yeah? Okay, you open it. It's not hard to open. Just like I said before, it's not locked. There isn't anything keeping you from it. You open it and you enter.
And die.
And you immediately die.
As-
die.
And die.
As you open the door, not just you, Magnus, though you've been hearing this the entire time while you were up above and while you were going through these passages. Now you two, Waffle and Saitama, you hear it as well. You hear the laughter of two children. Once the laughter is over, in comes growling. At your front are two wolves immediately trying to attack you, barely skin and bone, looking utterly ravished as if they've been here for a long time. One stands back in the far side of the room while the other lunges towards one of you. Can I have a D4? The triangle pointy one.
Yep. That's a 6.
You should have
I don't know shapes.
Oh, it's right here. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's right here.
I mean, there is one,
Each of you pick a number 1 through 4.
but 3.
2.
1 or 4.
7. Damn it.
You failed. Good job. You gave me 2 choices.
1.
1. One of the wolves stands at the back of the room guarding the further exit that you can see, while the other one lunges at you, Magnus.
Ah.
What do you do? Roll initiative for me.
I
All
want
us?
to initiative.
All of you.
I'll go with
10.
What does that mean?
20.
That's a natural 20. You got a natural 20. Did you also get a natural 20?
I got an actual.
I got a
Natural
10.
20. Oh, is your dice not here? Your dice is right here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But you got a-
I just rolled it because I didn't have mine. I had left mine.
Oh, what'd you get?
I got a 10.
This is yours? Wait, no, that's
No,
No,
they
mine,
forgot
mine's.
this.
I know where mine
Okay,
is.
so let's just natural. Both of you got natural 20s.
Yeah.
What's your dexterity?
plus.
The big number. 12. What's your
big
dexterity?
12 plus 1.
Oh.
What's your speed?
What's your mom's last name?
Which
Which is just your last name.
30.
No, but
35.
What's
no,
your
which is funny. If you say
30?
what's your mom's
Okay,
last
you're
name,
gonna
it's
go
literally
first.
like.
So it's gonna go.
It's like that was her mid.
Oh.
And now
that's
it's
for me.
learned.
Waffles.
Oh, we should bleep that out in chat.
You're just revealing everything
You're fine,
about
Chad. You're
yourself.
fine.
My social security number
Yeah, I know.
is-
Well, I'm at it.
So Tom,
It was
what you
all
got
the-
10,
I got
correct?
10.
You got okay.
What a 10 you are. Oh my god.
He's a 10, but
But she rolled a 20.
Okay. So the wolves are gonna get a surprise round on you. Specifically, so the first wolf is going to lunge at Magnus.
Megan's.
And
Megan's.
I'm gonna call you
Shut up.
Mag.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut
Shut up, Meg.
Milbo Megan's.
Does a 13 hit you? AC?
Where do I do AC?
Yeah.
Oh, no. 14.
Okay. Then it goes to lunge at you, but it misses. Waffle, it is your turn. There are two wolves in front of you. One of them is attacking Magnus while the other kind of guards the door. You don't have to attack.
Waffle's just
but
gonna
you
be like,
can.
ooh, puppy!
They're animals, right?
They're animals.
Can I try to like?
You could woo them.
Yeah, puppies.
Yeah, you can. You have animal handling.
You could
You
try.
want to do that?
Yeah. Do it.
Animal
Just
handling
don't,
check.
just
So
don't,
D20.
just don't mess up.
This one.
Yeah. That's a 5.
Wait, my oh yeah, 3.
And that's 5. So what? So tell me what you're gonna do to these wolves to like what are you gonna say to them? How are you gonna handle them? Do you want to try to tame them or?
I'm just gonna try to like calm them down from a distance.
Like Chris Pratt Raptor style, like
Yeah,
take
the
that.
hand
Hey,
down.
hey,
Hey, don't do that shit.
So you take the stance, and the one attacking Magnus does not look towards you, but the one at the door kind of like cocks its head to the side and growls at you, but doesn't move forward to attack you. Saitama.
I like how you're over
Kill
here.
my
You're
rear turn.
you're about to approach the one at the door. I'm being almost mauled by a wolf.
You're fine.
Can I choose to attack the one that is currently being distracted by Waffle?
I hate you so much.
You will, but the wolf attacking Magnus will get a attack of opportunity on you because you have to
Because you have
pass
to go
it.
past, yeah.
So you may get attacked by that wolf
Get
in the
fucked.
process, but
So
yes,
you just need
I would
a,
let
you just need a higher roll.
I would give you advantage on attacking the distracted wolf.
I really want to kill the wolf. That's
Yeah, the one that's just about to be wooed by
Please
wolf.
let me kill the wolf.
Okay,
Yeah, alright, you need a high roll to get past the thing.
what armor are you wearing?
Oh,
It's the open one.
Yeah, you're gonna need to go.
Two. My God!
Why don't you want me to ruin Waffle's wife?
Bro, you
so
try
you-
to sneak around and you fall flat on your face right next to the
So
wolf.
they get an attack of opportunity on
You are just like you're just like
Wait, did you kill my wolf?
Oh!
He tried. He had to sneak past the first one. He didn't make it past.
Yes.
So
I
that
kill your friend if I had.
does 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Where's the
For 12, he has
Uh,
armor class
roll-
12.
Draw to your no. Yeah.
Fuck you, stupid dice.
Spoon.
I'm gonna take my part.
Yeah.
Disappointment.
I'm
Look at
gonna
my
take my
gigantic
portion.
spoon.
Excuse me, I'm not the one
My
who tried
spoon's
sneaking
bigger than
around the
yours.
wolf.
No, look at it. It is. Legit.
Yeah, I know. Well, technically I don't have a spoon right now. Let's see.
Okay. So 19 hits you.
Yes.
So then.
I just like get fucked.
6.
I'm
You
gonna
take
kill your
6
friend.
damage from the wolf. Would you like to still attack the other wolf?
The one that's like attacking you.
You're not going to get advantage because as you were attacked, the other wolf started growling at you. So you're going to be at disadvantage for attacking this wolf if you do. But you can carry out your action.
You just also put down your damage of how much you just took.
Yeah,
You took
so you're
6
minus
damage.
6 damage. So you 21 all?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it's minus 6. So you.
This is really good.
It's homemade
It
chicken
is
noodle
very
soup.
good.
Oh yeah, we had pizza last week, but this week we're having homemade chicken noodle
Oh,
soup.
this
Yeah,
is
you-
so much better.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I was depressed, and so when I'm depressed, I cook. And thinking that I was going to be able to cook for friends, I was able to make a giant pot of chicken noodle soup. You do not understand how happy it made me.
Are you doing okay, Emma?
Oh, I'm doing great. I just, for some reason, started playing Minecraft, and a skeleton killed my dog.
Oh, got you.
And my mind just immediately went, we're a failure in life. We can't do anything right. And then it went, we have D&D tomorrow. We can make chicken noodle soup.
Is that also why when we were calling
What?
and you were like, alright,
Yeah, that was.
You were
I was
very monotone when we were
I
talking.
was like,
I was
my
energetic.
dog just died.
I was energetic and I was just playing Littlewood. I was just like, yeah, it's really chill, I'm having fun. And I'm just talking with Lee. I'm like, yeah, I want my backstory to be just like, you know, it's like a little bit more vague. I mean, I'll write it down at some point. And you're like, yeah, it's good. Just what about like this? I'm like, are you doing okay? I was like genuinely concerned at the end. I like
My
had to,
body
like,
at that
ask.
point was like, we are drinking hot cocoa tonight. We are.
We can't do anything
Okay,
else.
so do you still want to attack that second wolf? You will have disadvantage on the attack.
Yes.
Okay, so roll 2
I will
d20.
kill these puppies.
Roll 2 d20. 19 and roll
Alright,
again.
one more. Please don't get.
5! Okay, so you have to take the lower of that. And what are you attacking it with?
My
Sword. Okay, so
Sword.
5 plus 7 is
Yes.
12. That does not hit. So you go up to this beast as it lunges back at you, and it goes to bite you, and you go to hit it.
I scream.
Does
The wolf comes after you.
No.
does 12 hit you? What's your armor class?
12.
It does not. Okay.
I don't think
so
amongst the chaos of two
you-
people trying to kill a wolf that it'll notice the one person that's just like,
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, you swing your sword to hit it. It goes up to bite you with its mouth, and you two just both pass each other like
what the fuck?
ninjas.
yeah, like one of those like
This
things,
is
where
pathetic.
like a fight scene.
And it is the first wolf's turn. The wolf attacking you, so it's going to.
Why didn't you get a turn?
You get a turn after that wolf. It got a
Wow.
surprise round.
That stinks.
You stinks.
You know what?
Does a 17 hit you, Magnus? You take
Almost
8
a
damage.
Oh!
Everywhere.
You take 8 damage. Okay, and then Magnus, it is your turn.
Roll. Hang on. 4. I don't even know what I'm doing
damn it.
yet.
You figure it out. Okay.
It's
so
all
that wolf-
Danny.
that wolf-
I have 14 messages. They're all from Danny. It can't be that.
So
much.
Hellish Rebuke, that makes a circle of fire around.
It has to hit you for. Oh wait, yeah. Okay. As it hits you, this is before your turn. Actually, do you want to cast Hellish Rebuke as a reaction?
I would love to do that, yes.
Okay. How do you cast Hellish Rebuke?
There's 2 d10s,
Right.
and I believe I take that lower.
Wait. Oh no, it's 2d10 of
Yeah.
damage. But let me look at Hellish Rebuke.
Ow.
You just automatically take it.
You guys playing footsie or something?
No, I'm,
It's
no,
dexterity.
it's not something he did.
Okay.
I wrote a
So
reaction.
can you do?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I could.
Yeah, you're gonna make a dexterity
sorry.
roll. How do you do? Why do I not know this?
Get bigger hands.
Get bigger hands.
This is what a tiny house room look like. Where's my nose? So many questions.
That's from Game Grumps when they were playing Doki Doki Literature Club.
Clifford the Big Red
This is Clifford the Big Red Stab Wound. Like Clifford makes a friend.
Clifford X.
Clifford in space.
Okay.
And if all they take, shutting down.
So roll a dexterity and add your
What dice do I roll?
d20. And add your spellcasting modifier to it. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but add your.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yay! 14 plus 4, which is 18.
Yeah. Okay. So it misses. So it takes 2d10 of damage. Do you want to roll those? Here are your d10s. And just
No.
tell me.
Is this roast?
Yes.
I got a 70.
7 and 8.
Oh, because I had a 0. I'm like, how did I get a
We're
7?
not doing it. We're not doing it.
7 and 8, yeah.
So 15 damage.
Woohoo!
Oh, those are so
Of course
good.
I just put. They're so good.
Oh, brother.
How do you want to kill it?
What?
How do you want to kill it?
Ah! Final blow! Am I super close to myself?
It's Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, what do you, well, yeah. Well,
Describe
Wait,
how you.
is he killing my friend?
No, the one that's
No,
right here.
I'm the
do
one
you
that's
want, do you want to
attacking.
describe it?
Mine
Do you
I
me to
want,
describe it?
I want, so I make a circle around it. So, like, I, roll a little bit, to the side or, get away from it. I make a circle around it, and it, slowly closes in on it, and it's just, burning. It is
Okay.
dying.
I'm
It is yelping in pain.
I'm sobbing.
Yelp.
As the wolf.
And my snake comes out of my ears
Actually, I will describe that. As you cast Hellish Rebuke, you point towards the wolf, and it is a full finger gun round your head, whipping towards it,
Yep.
and the circle snakes around. Almost, you two are watching it, and it's almost as if the snake from Magnus's hair goes out with his fingertip and surrounds it. You hear a malicious laughter in the air as the circle starts to close in on the wolf. This wolf is so ravished and so just desolate
And it's just like, what?
it shrivels up into nothing more than the bones left behind. The bones are blackened. The other wolf, in its grief, watches as the last yelp comes out of this dying wolf, of its soul leaving this plane, and it kind of surrenders back and breaks back towards Waffle.
Yep.
Do you like to do anything else with your turn? Because you still have your turn.
No.
Yes, I would like
No.
to. The last thing I
No.
want to do
No.
is I just no, not attack it. All I want to do to make my point very solid, I want to do an intimidation. I want to like glare at it really quickly and then just like turn away. And
Roll
not
an
do
intimidation for me. Yeah.
it. What? Just
D20. Yeah. All skills are D20. Oh, you
Two. I didn't really do it.
And
I would
you
like-
add intimidation to it.
I like
You
to
add intimidation to it.
intimidation, which is +2, so that's 4.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time.
Or it's not your turn yet. It's actually
Not
Wolf's
yet.
turn.
You're not ready. You're not ready. for
I'm going
this.
before him though, right?
Yes,
Okay,
very
good.
much so.
You better hope that it becomes a really
I'm gonna
nice.
roll
You better make one hell of a turn.
If it
I'm gonna
bares
roll-
What'd
its
you get?
teeth once.
I got 4 total.
4. Okay, so it's not intimidated by you, but the wolf seems to back away as the other wolf is down.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't go towards the bones, it actually goes towards you, Waffles, and it kind of
I
pulls
just
up.
I just like the thing after I do the spell, I just fucking kill it and then I do intimidation.
And then it's like, you're
I'm
not
intimidated
terrified.
by that. I feel I'm
That
gonna
is-
have nightmares.
Yeah, it's just
Somehow
like it's
intimidating.
The wolf walks up to Waffles, and as it almost looks like it's
Waffle.
Waffle. God, it's singular.
singular.
Okay.
The rest of the party knows
Waffle.
this.
It walks up to Waffle almost like it's limping on one paw, and it pulls the paw it's limping on up to its mouth and kind of like bites at it, and it sits down in front of you, and you watch as tears just flood out of its capped eyes. It shouldn't be possible. You've seen wolves in the wild. It shouldn't be possible for it to be
This should be
tearing up
possible.
this fast, but it's so it's so close to death already from a lack of food and a lack of what seems like there's water, but there's not proper hydration. Like the water it's been feeding off of hasn't been keeping it well. And you just watch as it sits down and the light kind of dims from its eyes.
No!
And
Yeah!
like you've seen so many times before, the animal just, the light from its soul kind of fades out.
I feel bad for the
you
note I
see-
put.
It dies with its head just at your feet.
Why are you doing this to me? I didn't even have my turn yet. I could have saved it.
Leah, now I feel bad because my note says I destroy a wolf and the other wolf is a bitch and goes to Waffle. As I'm like, oh, I called this wolf
I
and
will
just
say,
died
the
on
light is
Waffle's lap, a
fading, but it has
bitch.
not faded yet. So, Waffle, we're at the top of the order. It is your turn again. It is not dead.
Look,
What are
yet.
you gonna do, revive it?
You gotta try to figure that
It's
out.
fading.
Can I use like animal handling to like approach it and then try and like put water in its mouth or something? Would that help?
I would say roll me an animal handling check and then roll a medicine check.
So you
for
can
me.
see what you'll have to do
It'll
in order
still
to.
die.
And take advantage on the animal handling check because it's obviously it
Take
trusts
advantage
you.
of this animal.
Would it?
That just means roll a d20 twice, and you get to take the higher.
I just heard take advantage of it all. It's just like, yeah, take
12
advantage of this
plus,
animal.
you have +3.
Sounds like
So 15. Okay, so yeah,
You said
you're
that
able
too
to
about
get
a
close.
girl.
Medicine?
Yeah,
That
no
would
medicine
be
check.
And I
hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't get +3, right? Because I don't have that selected.
You have +3. Yeah, you
Yes,
do have it because it's wisdom. You have +3 in
Oh,
wisdom,
man,
so that's why
dude.
you have +3 there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just baseline. Yeah,
That
15 as well.
Dropped. It didn't even roll. It was like boonk.
Yeah, you were just like there.
You guys watch as Waffles sits down and
Waffle.
Waffle. Sorry.
I thought that me and Len would be the ones that would always like mess it up.
No, I'm always the worst with names. But you watch as this wolf, which you get in your soul, you feel like it needs a name. You feel like
Call it
she
Pancake.
needs a name. You know somehow that she needs a name.
She-
But you watch as Waffle tends to this wolf, gives her water
Yeah.
and preps her up, and the wolf kind of like stands, bows its head,
Dang
and starts to
What the hell?
walk past. And it's very cautious as it goes past you two, but it scurries out the blue door and starts heading up the stairs.
Ha!
It's going in the wild.
I start
It,
crying.
You should have named it first.
Can I hunt it down and kill it? I'm kidding.
I'm gonna go collect
kidding.
its skins.
I love that you're like, wait, I'm kidding.
I named
Well, because
her pancake princess.
Can you add on the second page in your allies? It should be in other information, pancake princess.
pancake princess.
Yeah. So right here,
It sounds like a
allies and
character
organizations.
from,
Put
what's
down
it?
pancake princess wolf.
From
Mario.
no, what's it? From Adventure Time. Pancake Princess sounds like a thing.
What about Gumball, where
no,
everyone's
breakfast
like food?
princess.
Oh, that yeah.
Breakfast
there is
princess!
Breakfast Princess.
Yay! Breakfast princess.
Bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
Bubble gum.
Okay. So now you guys are
I
in.
blame the wolf leaving on him.
Oh, boo! You think he cares?
I take
I
I
responsibility.
incinerated a wolf. You're with two people. He was like ready to
That
tell a
other
thing, and
wolf
I
was my friend.
I incinerated the other wolf.
You've
I
opened the
didn't form a
door.
bond
You
to that.
fought the wolves, and behind the door is a room scattered with what looks like rays of sunshine. You now realize.
Do something really quick.
Yes, you could do something really quick.
Go to the bones of the dead wolf, put my hand in it, and go up to him. I'm like, oh, is your friend gone? Boo! And just
Wow.
throw the skull away.
What's your alignment again?
Chaotic good. It's still chaotic,
But is it good?
but I have.
It's not good,
It's with funny intentions.
See, I told you, he always goes back to the
with
dark
funny
side.
intentions.
It's not very.
It's
funny.
very dark. It's dark humor.
I want you to roll.
for a reason.
I want you to roll a charisma check for that.
It's
Um,
too
what-
soon.
It's
Would
just-
your character take this as a joke?
No, of course they wouldn't.
So he's gonna grab
They don't
the
even
skull of the wolf that died and use it as a hand puppet and say, "Oh, are your friends dead?
I
Did your
shall
friend
do.
leave you?"
I knew they
Okay,
wouldn't like it.
I want you to do a.
I did it because I knew it would make Saitama laugh.
I want you to do an intimidation check
What do I
with
need to roll?
advantage.
What do I
I
need
need you to roll charisma as well, or
16.
performance.
16.
Performance.
I did 16 for performance.
12.
Do I need to roll for both?
You have a plus for performance.
Oh, plus performance is 16.
You have advantage.
I
Did
have
you roll
20
twice?
total. I did a puppet show with
Did you roll
this.
twice?
I did the fatality where it's Johnny Cage where he rips the person in half and then he's like talking to
Only
the
a natural 20 is a critical.
no, not critical, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
okay.
it's just like wit.
So,
but it's 20 total. I did a
You do this,
performance.
and you see in Waffle, in his eyes,
despair.
not despair, but just pure, just like anguish towards you.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it doesn't hurt you in any way,
Yeah.
but emotionally, you know that you've done something wrong,
Yeah.
and you've hurt a person who even now you might even call your friend
Yeah.
after the weeks you've now spent training together to be
Yeah.
heroes. You feel like you've hurt a friend, so as your kind of hand lowers, you hear the little snake do a sad little hiss in your ear as it settles down
Can I
around
just,
your neck.
like, I would love to just also think while this is happening, just like, Saitama, he's just doing a boisterous, like, what's
Laugh.
it? No, what's yeah, Drax is laugh. Like, he has been, like, stone cold, like, my friends are dead, I hate everything, and this is the first time he's shown emotion, he is just boisterously laughing like Drax.
He doesn't understand metaphors, he doesn't understand similes, he only understands
Oh
prop
my God.
humor.
Yeah, just prop
I'm
dark
only gonna
humor.
see you as Drax now.
Yeah! I mean, that's kind of what you are. Please. All your friends are dead.
I'm just,
Are
Yeah.
you okay, you're fine with
That
that?
works. Okay.
It did humor.
when you imagine me,
So-
imagine some large, like, chunky.
Chunky.
Now
man.
that-
Drax is chunky.
What's his name?
Boy.
Dave Bautista or
Yeah.
whatever? The actor?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Okay,
that's exactly what it is.
That sounds like. Chat, tell us if we're wrong.
This.
Chad!
Chat! I can't pronounce things.
No, you said
Okay,
Chad. I just
okay.
said Chad.
Behind the door, now that you guys are seeing the room properly without the danger of the wolves, so above you, you see these like rays of sunshine, and you know that you're too far into the ground, that you shouldn't be able to see sunlight. And as you look up, there are these little orbs almost in the rafters that are snuggled into each of the vines. The ceiling's completely fallen in, wood scattered on the ground in scraps, but in its place is a vine ceiling that almost looks like it's breathing along with the tree, and it's snuggling these little orbs that they're not eyes. They look almost like potion bottles that are filled with some sort of glowing ichor that's a golden kind of ray.
They're not eyes.
Do any of you want to look around the room?
I like it.
So
You can't. It's like very high above you.
How high?
I'd say at least 20 feet.
I'm 7 foot tall.
Start scrambling.
how high can you jump? What's your agility?
I'm so good at math.
I need an agility check on that
That's
one.
twice as tall as you are, and you're like, I'm very tall though. I feel like I
Wait,
could
if
do.
we all got on top of each other's shoulders.
No, we're not gonna help you. You need to understand your group. You're mad at me. I just used a skull as a puppet. I don't think that you're gonna be wanting to ask me to help you
convince
lick something
people
now.
through persuasion.
I'd be on the bottom and then throw both of you.
Yeah, just throw you off.
No, I don't have plus 1.
Okay,
This is
okay.
nothing but I enjoy.
Do any of you want to look around the room, or do you?
Do you describe,
I
like,
want to
briefly
look-
describe the room one more time?
Okay, so
I remember the vine ceiling that's breathing.
what's all of your guys' base perception? So 10 plus whatever your perception modifier is.
10 plus percent. Oh, let's see, so 12. I have 12.
12.
Your
So
perception
10
plus
Yeah.
whatever you do.
Okay.
perception plus 3. 13. What's your
10 for what?
You
10
just get plus
plus
10. You
perception.
have 10.
So
over
just 10.
So just 10. So
Yeah.
10, 12, and 13. Okay, so you're looking around the room. It looks to be some sort of dormitory of kinds. There's bookshelves on the wall that have the shelves broken off of them, but in little alcoves are old bed frames that have been torn up. Right behind where the wolves had been is like a scrap-made table that's put together with nails that are still shiny, not rusted like the rest of the stuff in the room. It looks new. It's a hackshaw table put together as if it was made by somebody who was a little less experienced with like woodcraft. And surrounding the table are 3 chairs. The first 2, same as the table, look like they're put together with scraps of wood that have been pulled from the room. But the third one is an ornate chair, and it holds a little dragonborn girl doll in a blue dress.
I'd like to inspect the doll.
The doll?
Or the, yeah. the little
Investigation check,
Okay.
please.
thing. 16 plus 4, so that's 20.
Okay, you inspect the doll. It is a green-skinned, sorry, let me pull this up. Yeah, it's a fabric doll of a dragonborn girl with green skin and a blue dress that matches the door, as well as the elf. You do notice that it has 2 legs, 2 arms, both of its eyes. Nothing really abnormal about it. It doesn't have hair because it's dragonborn,
Yes.
but it seems to have very green skin. It also seems to be, you might describe it as fresh. It's not decayed like the rest of the room
Right.
or scattered.
It's a new doll.
New
There's certain
might be
things
a
that are
word
new
for
inside
it.
the thing. It's like
It's a fresh
newer.
doll.
It's
Yeah.
not like an abandoned doll, like the thing of like the rest of the room is kind of like
You
a
guys,
structure.
can you all roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
7. And then
That's the small box above these skills.
yeah, I
This
get
means
9.
20, right?
Yeah.
I got 9.
Plus my constitution.
Yeah.
22.
4 plus what?
Plus your Constitution, which is right there. So you
That's
get 8.
4.
So he has 8. I have 9.
22.
Okay. So you hear it. It's once again that same laughter of 2 children with a little bit higher of a pitch this time, as if they're playing around. The 2 of you hear behind the laughter. You hear a blood-curdling set of screams, not of children, but of older men. You specifically, Saitama, know that scream as the same screams that came from your comrades.
Mm-hmm.
Saitama, take 1 damage. And
Your ears are bleeding. Take damage.
And Magnus, you hear the screams and you remember them from the night your manager turned you all in when he took you down with the forces of the Dwarven Empire. Take 2 damage, and you sit there, and as you hear the screams, the children's laughter blends in, and you remember a certain female that used to laugh like that.
Yep.
Tear
Like
kind
a
of
child?
builds up.
No,
in
it's
your
my
eyes.
love interest.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
half-elven woman.
Yes, a child.
Oh, okay.
There's only one thing worse than a rapist. Boom.
A child.
No.
No.
Boom. A child. Yeah.
So I'm just chilling.
Did you put down the note? What did I name the half-elven woman again?
You named her Yelena.
Yes.
Yelena and Corvus are the 2 that we found on stage with Magnus in one of his dreams, where I'll describe the dream now. Magnus was playing on stage his beloved ocarina that is now lost. He was playing on stage with a violinist named Yelena that he was so dearly in love with, and Corvus, the halfling, playing a piano specially made for him when his manager sent in a group of royal dwarven guards
Gods.
to God
Oh my god.
to destroy the performance. He does not know the whereabouts about either of his friends or the ocarina.
He took my ocarina.
Yeah.
So just so you guys don't know, there's 5 members of the music group. So 2 of them I have no idea where they are. The ones I
Yelena
was
and
with,
Corvus.
I have no idea where they are. And then
So
there
what
are.
am I doing?
Yeah.
What about me?
Okay, so
Because they took damage and I'm just chilling.
Well, yeah, because
you
we
hear the
had 8
laughter
and
of the
9.
children. It's fine. You had a 22.
You had a 22. You were
I'm
good.
smiling.
Yeah, we had an 8 and 9.
Wow! You heard children's laughter in a slightly dark,
Oh, okay.
disheveled room
I
with a
start
doll.
crying.
With a doll that's new. Also, at the edge of the room, opposite of where you entered, is a door frame. Is like an archway door frame leading into another room beyond.
I go to the room.
You go to the next room.
Yeah.
Are you 2 following, or are you 2 just following?
So wait. So do we enter a new room, or is that what happens after we kill the wolves? Or?
That's in the wolf room, which
Okay,
is the
so-
dormitory. The first room.
What's it? Hang on. So what are the main ways of getting health back?
The main ways of getting health back is by just resting or having spells.
With the beds, there are still beds in that room. I'm just gonna take a quick rest.
There's not mattresses, it's just bed frames. So it's just plain wood with splinters and
No.
stuff.
Is there no?
I would highly
no,
recommend
no.
you wait till we get
Yeah,
to the next.
I'll keep it. I'll just keep it. I'll go along with.
I know you're down on hit points.
Okay, if I didn't get +4, I would be dead.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Yeah, I know. So you guys
Yeah,
start
we'll
going
follow.
okay.
Yeah, we'll follow.
So in the next room, beyond the arches of the dormitory, is a room less disrepair than the last. Scraps of wood stacked up high at the entrance, almost like barricades, and rusted weapons laying on the ground. You guys are in a campsite.
Underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Underground, and it seems like between the vines of this room, there's some glowing orbs, but there's also a large hole in the middle with actual sunlight coming through where smoke can go through. There's a big fire pit in it beyond the little barricades, as well as 3 tents, 2 of them standing up kind of slouched to the side, while another one is piked up to full tents. You don't hear anyone that's here.
I would like to look around still, since there is a big fire going. I'm going to assume
There's no fire going. There's fire.
There's a fire pit. Okay, so
Yeah.
unlit. I'd like to go up to the fire, light it with produce flame, and then just rest, kind of sit by the fire just to rest.
Just to rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a long rest here, so all of you could recover your hit points if you lost any. I don't think
You
you
said
lost.
across the room.
You said across
As
the
far
So,
away from
do you want a
as I can
description
get.
of what the room looks like?
I just say as far away from it as I can get.
So you.
Yeah, actually.
So
I should
you.
have produced flame while I was doing the puppet thing, so it's like a Ghost Rider wolf. That would have been really fun.
That would have been cool. Maybe that would have gotten a laugh.
Maybe, yeah. You don't like that? How about this? Ooh, yes, skull on fire. Yeah, I think that would make it way
so
better.
Waffle.
I go like this. That's in my pocket. Oh!
Sorry, I didn't know what this does.
Oh,
I don't know how this
oops,
contraption
it won't go,
works.
It won't go down.
I'm sorry.
It
just-
Yeah,
it won't.
I can't
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So Waffle, you move to the opposite side of the room and you push yourself up against a sturdy wall. And as you feel it, roll a nature check for me.
Let me
D20.
check the nature of this wall. What is the wall?
15. So you're feeling this wall and the texture of it is similar, and you look up and you realize that this is the trunk of the tree from above. So the tree that you guys thought was massive initially, that bloomed out into a beautiful
under an
canopy.
even bigger tree.
It's a bigger tree. This bunker is sitting atop a branch of this tree. You understand that. And the middle of this bunker is the tree itself, the trunk. So what you're touching is that, and you look to your right, and right next to the tree is a stones stacked up out of the ground with a little turn dial and a bucket attached to it. You have found a well
Oh.
next to the tree.
There's a doll and a well in this weird abandoned
There's a
woods.
doll,
Oh, that's
there's a well,
gross.
there's a campsite. Would you like to look around at all while you're resting? We don't do
While
anything.
I'm resting,
Yeah.
You could, will you like since sit down? You can look around.
Yeah, you guys get your
Okay.
full hit points back. You're doing a
Oh,
long rest here.
Okay, so we.
You're
Yes.
eating, you're sleeping,
Alright,
you're
so
taking
I'll
turns.
I
look.
have my back turned to them.
I'll look.
You're
around.
into the tree.
No, I'm just like this.
Yeah, you're like every once in a while you're just like.
You're just like crisscross applesauce facing the wall.
Yeah. While looking at this well.
I'll look around.
Can you do a? Actually, before I have you do that, automatically you start to look at the barricades at the open of this door, and can you roll a perception check for me?
5.
You get to add. You don't have any perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are obviously barricades of some kind. You don't understand what their real purpose was because they only come out to about like the midpoint of the room. They don't cover the entire room, but it looks like whatever this camp was, it was defendable. As you start to look further, there are carvings within the wood itself on the campsite side of the barricade, and you don't know what most of them are, but you notice that a few of them are Dragonborn house sigils. So like markings of the House of Sai or markings of the House of Yawn,
Mm-hmm.
markings of different warriors and soldiers of Dragonborn houses.
Yes.
Yeah. So you notice that.
How big, like, is the hole into the well?
I'd say it's about a yard across, each way diameter.
So a person could go down it. Or no?
You would need a strong enough rope, but yes.
Is there a rope currently attached to the bucket or no?
Yes.
Okay. Can I inspect the rope? And like to see if it is sturdy enough or not to have it be rowed down. Are you not liking this way I'm going with this?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry, that sounds so rude. We were like, hey, can you give me an intelligence check?
You
But,
never know what could be at the bottom of a well.
But yeah, give me
One.
an intelligence check.
7, and then plus intelligence. Wait.
Keep
So
rolling.
plus 2,
He
or
rolled
do
a
I do the
fuck.
or the big number?
No, small number.
So plus 2, so that is it's a fuck yeah. It's 9.
9. This rope, there are some tears in it, but you think it could hold like like a small child or a small being. If you had the Kenku with you, that would work. But you.
I summon.
No.
How heavy are you? What's your weight?
I weigh.
I can turn into animals, right?
Yeah.
Have
I
seen
weigh
animals?
210.
Probably
So-
on your adventures, yes.
I weigh 210, so I'm gonna assume it's probably enough.
Okay, I
He
can
falls
turn-
through the
No,
floor.
I didn't do it. I said I investigated the rope.
You break and fall.
What I'd like to do now is I'd like to go into the previous room, grab the doll, put it in the bucket, and lower it in.
Can I just turn into a small animal?
I'm curious to see what would happen.
Do you want to discuss this plan with the two of them before you do it, or are you just ready to do this?
I could discuss it with them. Obviously,
Go ahead and discuss.
I feel like there's an importance.
You can talk to me, I guess.
Yes, whatever, man. I'm seeing an importance with this well, and also with the doll.
Oh, I will mention there are 2 more exits in this room, one to the right, one to the left.
Okay. I like to just lower this into the well to see if anything happens, and then just take it right back up and see just if anything happens.
Sure, whatever.
Just to see if...
You guys
I
all
want
on
to
board
solve
with
a
this?
puzzle instead of just being like, oh, the tree opened.
Wait, put me down there.
You're too heavy.
No.
No,
The bucket will hold.
The bucket. I will catch it.
It's a very small bucket.
I think I'm the lightest person of the group, and even I'm like, yeah, I don't
Alright.
really want to risk it.
No, I like strut up like this.
I will say, it's
I
not
will
a yard
turn
across.
into a rat.
You realize it's not a yard across because the half-orc would not fit down it.
What do you mean half-orc? Oh, the half-orc.
Yeah, half-orc.
I think it's
will
half-orc.
turn
I'm
into
like,
a rat.
Yeah,
or something.
So the giantest one here has been the one crying over daisies
Yeah.
and flowers.
Yes.
yeah, it's like
Yeah, I'm 7
Gonta.
foot
in a
tall.
way. It's just like
No, I like strut up to the bucket and I look down at everybody and I'm
Going
like,
to mental
I'll
gym.
turn into a rat.
Bay is life. Get off my flowers.
I'm never going
Tears
to
are
ever-
streaming down your face.
Go to mental gym! I like how it literally starts with
mental gym
but
you
it,
can do.
but it literally starts with mental, which is the funniest part with
Okay.
that, him saying that. But go
So-
to mental gym!
Your guys' options right now that you've come up with are 1. Lower the doll into the well. 2. Transform Waffle into a rat and put them in the bucket and go down the well.
Or put
3,
both
the
of
doll.
them in.
With the
Yeah,
doll.
with the doll.
Yeah. 3. Put both of them in the bucket, put them down the well. 4. Have one of you guys go down the well.
Hypothetical. I'm saying this is wobble. Hypothetical thing here. What if when we put both of me as a rat and
Then you get
the
fused
doll.
with the doll.
Yeah, so what if there's fire and then I burn to death?
Okay, but
Or
here's-
water and you drown to death.
Yeah.
It's a well.
Okay, but you could literally just be
Rats can swim.
you could literally also be like, nah, it's just water, and then we pull you back up.
How the hell would a rat be able to?
Yeah.
Okay, that means pull back up.
Yes, just
Okay, then maybe I'll be a bird,
shriek,
so I can
shriek
fly
if
up.
there's danger.
You can't be anything that flies or
Damn
swims.
Okay.
All right,
If I was a fish.
if we
You can't be anything that flies or swims. That's
Damn
what
it.
I just said.
I only heard the first part.
so if we put you in this bucket with the doll, if you turn into a rat and we really quickly test and be like, hey, like Squeak, if you can
What if I'm a
understand
cat?
us, you could also do
Because
that.
then I could just
But-
meow.
Yeah, you can make meow, or you can make a hiss, or you can make a hiss noise. You can make different sounds. Yeah, you can start hacking up a hairball if you find that it's like really bad. So, are you down with this idea?
Sure.
And since I cannot lie, I promise I will pick you back
Shut
up
up.
if there's danger.
Shut up.
I cannot
I
lie.
don't trust you.
I cannot
I
lie.
don't trust
I literally cannot lie.
You have different.
I don't trust him either.
Yeah, you can be a cat.
Do you want to go on this thing?
I already said yes.
Okay, I just wanted confirmation. Okay.
So you are going to grab the doll.
Yes, I go and grab the doll.
So as you walk back through, the campsite's all on dirt. You walk back up into the dormitory with the room. The doll is not there.
Oh, great! It's Annabelle. Never would have expected.
Oh, great. It's Annabelle.
You start to walk back into the room, and as you step into the dirt path, you hear the snake, Gundam, right?
Yeah, Gundam.
Gundam.
Yeah, that is. I named it Gundam, and I named it
Ackerman.
also Ackerman, which is Levi's last name.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
You hear-
Mikhail's last name.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah,
Costa's last
Levi's
name.
last name too.
But you hear as the snake starts to hiss
You can go, yeah.
around you, wrapping around your neck, and just pointing its little head
You're like
out.
right at me or
No,
out.
out, like
Okay.
in line with your chin.
Okay.
And basically, it pushes your little head up and turning it, and you see out of the left corridor from the door you're in, going left, you see the same girl from your dreams walking through the campsite with the doll, walking right through these two, physically phasing through these two, and into the right passageway, laughing the entire way. Neither of you feel it.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Neither of you see
I
it,
still
neither of
shudder.
you feel it. And then as she disappears, the snake kind of like peers its head up at you
It's like,
and
yeah.
goes, and then slithers back into your hair. And goes,
Okay. I assume
And
that
slithers back
he's
into your
trying to guide me in that direction. Which also could be a trap. It could be a vision, and it's not actually.
Your
I would like
snake
I would
is
like,
a liar.
I would like to point out that for anybody who doesn't know, Rylan is playing a warlock who has a patron, and his patron is a djinn. Specifically, it is a
Fire.
djinn of the fire and snake variety.
Mhm. Which lives inside my fire hair.
Yeah, and one of the djinn's minions kind of lives in his hair to like watch him, and it's fire
Yes.
snake. And this fire snake is now pointing him in a direction.
By the way that it's also describing, so I'm also going to, I don't think that, unless if I actually am able to talk to animals. I didn't get that thing.
You didn't take
but,
that
but,
one.
But I could get it at a later point though.
Yeah, you could.
So, which I
In
probably
a few
won't.
levels.
So currently, he cannot actually speak to me, but he can do that in that sort of, he can't verbally speak.
Yeah, he's just
No, the snake.
Okay.
Meet
You
my
get pointless.
I am going to tell them that I saw something of where the doll might be, but ask them to execute the plan of just having Waffle go down first, and then I'm going to pursue the woman in the dream, the elven woman. Or
It's not the elven one.
Oh, is it the girl?
It's the dragonborn girl you saw above playing in the crypt.
I would like
With
to
her
follow
own
and
doll?
see.
Now she has the doll. Yes.
Yeah,
She
she
has a doll of herself.
Yes.
That
She's a little girl.
No, but it's like a doll of her. So
Yes.
Well, it could be of her species. Or
I swear to God, I will grab my doll. I have two. I have one in this living room.
I don't have dolls.
What doll?
No, this is a normal
I
thing.
don't know what
will
doll
not.
am I trying to pursue.
I will not. I will not. This isn't the doll you need to pursue, but I need to make a point that this is a normal thing.
I don't have a doll. Dolls
What
scare
the?
me.
Why is there a
Scary.
doll in a
Well, no,
car?
not like.
I have a doll of myself.
You had a doll. That is literally what's that? What's that? It even blinks and all that. Ugh.
What?
Look at what
No, dolls don't scare me. They make me like
Wait, I'll
slightly.
show it to
blinking.
you.
Yeah, you're blinking and winking.
Did nobody else ever have a doll of themselves?
Well, here's the problem.
Growing up.
That just needs to be a clip out of context.
Why does that blink? Why does that blink?
It's
It's a
gravity.
physical
So when you put it back, it will sleep.
so that you could cradle it
That's
and
stupid.
rock it.
You know what that is?
Burn it with
have you
fire.
ever have you ever heard? I forgot what the series
She
is
has
called.
pearls. Her name is Martha.
Why are you grabbing her by her throat?
I named her after Bruce Wayne's mom.
So, question. But
Yeah.
have you ever? So you know Goosebumps, right?
Yes.
So do you know the adult version that they made of that, where the first episode literally is a story about a life-size replica doll of this girl,
Yes.
which tries to take over her life. And the only way they were able to tell it wasn't her is because there was a birthmark on the back of her neck, and they're like, it's gone for whatever reason. And then they look at the doll, and it's like, oh, this one has the birthmark. This one's actually our daughter. She wasn't being a brat this whole time. And you just have that.
Yes, I
I
have.
actually think I have a birthmark on the back of my neck.
I don't know what that series is called.
It's
I've been
like
trying to figure
red,
it out.
And whenever I get my haircut, the barber's like, "Oh, I actually gave you a razor print." I'm like,
It's
my birthmark. Because my mom calls it a stork bite.
stork bite. I would call it a cat bite because it's like scruffing.
Well, it's where the stork is.
Right, but when it's a kitten, that's where they scruff.
Well, yeah, but the stork
Yeah,
thing.
I know. I know the stork thing. Okay, but no. So so she has the doll. She's a dragonborn girl. It's a dragonborn doll. They're dressed in the same dress. I didn't find that to be the creepy part, but
I asked them to pursue the plan of putting
I'm a cat.
small
Yeah.
cat,
you just turn into
Okay.
and
turn
I'm
into a
going to
cat.
follow the girl and try
It's
to
like
get
that
the doll.
one dating simulator where all the love interests turn into cats.
Yeah, that Game Grumps. Yeah.
Yeah, the game.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm a love interest.
What? No.
No.
No!
Okay, so you turn into a cat, and are you going to explain what happened?
I think they might think I'm crazy, but I'll also
You
try.
can't lie.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can't lie.
But
I'll be like,
you're not forced
"What's
to
wrong?"
say. You're not forced to say.
But I'm
anything.
not. I'm encouraged
Yeah.
not to
You
lie.
can tell me if you want to lie. You can roll a deception check for me.
And then,
me
meanwhile,
right now.
there will be a part of me that turns into like a chicken or something like that.
If you want to tell a lie, you
No.
can roll a deception check. Like,
So I'm gonna briefly tell them it was like, so I went to try and get the doll. The doll is not where it was, and when I was on my way back, my snake came down and made me look.
You have a snake?
yeah, Gundam pops out of Magnus's
I
hair,
go,
and just it has two little wispy firearms, and it like
Little wispy fire.
if this is
Why?
if this is the snake,
it's his.
if this is the snake with its head, its arm, it has two little wispy arms, and it just goes,
Yeah.
it waves.
Does that mean it's a dragon?
It's a snake.
Well, it's a serpent.
It's a fire snake.
Technically, it's a, you could
Technically, it's
So
like
anything
yeah.
that I like, you just want to kill? Is that like what we're doing right now?
Yeah, it's just creating just the right. This is what's it? This is Oaf all over again. Forget killing wolves in Minecraft. We're going to killing wolves in D&D.
Let me check. It's technically it's a lindworm.
Okay,
It has two arms. It is snake-like. It is technically a lindworm.
it's like ghostly fire arms.
It's a
Yes.
worm.
Yeah, but it's a snake. It's considered.
Because if it
There's
had
no
more than
difference.
two arms, it would be a salamander.
Salamander.
When I was a kid, I saw a worm and I was like, oh, it's a snake.
Yeah. Then you cut it in
Okay.
half and hope it's like, yeah, be two of them now. And it's like, no, you just killed a worm.
No, worms are the ones that turn into two
Yeah.
worms, not snakes.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
They die.
When you cut a worm in half, it turns into two worms. Do you
It
think
takes
that if
a
you
while.
cut a
They die.
snake in half?
No, both of them, they die.
No, they don't.
It dies.
Do they?
If you cut the tail off of a lizard or something like that, it'll grow its tail back. If you cut a worm in half, it dies.
No, it doesn't.
It dies. That's a childhood thing
Hey,
that a lot of
Siri?
people thought.
It will not become two new worms.
It-
The head
it-
of the
it-
worm may
in half
survive
doesn't
regenerate
die.
its
It
tail.
may, it will not become two worms. It
But
will,
the head will
it-
regenerate its
yes,
tail.
it will either regenerate or it will just straight up die. So if you cut it in half, that's half its body gone. That's a lot to regenerate. So most likely, that worm's gonna die.
See, I like this because the full sentence is the head of the worm may survive and regenerate its tail if the animal is cut behind the clitellum. And then in parentheses it says shortened to clit.
It
where
can
the
grow
clit
back
is.
from its clit.
That's where it is!
It's clit generation.
Oh no.
So
Why? Why
I'm
she
sorry to
gets
crush
those?
all of your little baby dreams, but no, it does not turn into two. It
Hey,
either
my
grows
dice.
back or dies.
Okay, so just to
Where
get
did
back,
you
just get back on track.
Throw it at me. Run over
Let
that
me make
bush.
sure. You are going to follow the girl to the right
I
passage.
explained to them what I saw, and I'm going to follow the girl holding the
Do
doll.
you two believe him?
everything? Yes.
Believe
I
what?
mean, why wouldn't
That I saw a dragonborn girl
Yeah, say
holding
what
a
you would
doll
say to
of
them.
herself, and I'm going to pursue it. And I would like to ask you guys to still pursue the plan of putting you in the bucket if you still want to do it. Or if you guys want to come with me, you guys also can do that as well.
I reluctantly believe him.
Okay.
You can also roll an insight check if you want to know if he's telling the truth or not.
Well,
How does an
So even
insight
with a
check
9,
fail?
you look towards Rylan and just everything in your being knows that this man is telling the truth. Not just that he's telling the truth, but that if he told a lie, he might burst into flames.
Yeah.
okay. So I believe him, but I pretend that I don't.
Can you roll a deception check for me?
I'm going to make it a thing to where I could physically tell a lie, but
10?
the thing is that I think that I want like the snake to know that something bad will happen if I do. So it like wraps its like whole body around my
I'll
mouth.
tell you what happens when you lie.
No, like it's like trying to prevent me.
We can
from
do it. I'll let you know what happens.
But
There's something that happens.
But he wants to like try and prevent me from lying. So he like wraps around and he like looks at me. He's just like.
I got 10 by the way for deception.
Okay, so you look at him, you tell him the plan.
Yes.
Everything. He kind of looks at you. You can tell he believes you, but it's that kind of belief where it's like if somebody at the circus, after you had told a story as a child, went like, yeah, sure, buddy,
Yeah.
like going along with it.
Yeah.
You'd love to say that's the kind of thing that your parents would say to you, but you don't remember your parents.
Yeah.
Do you want to just straight up believe, or do you want to roll an insight check
No,
to
I
see
believe him.
Okay.
So it's either they get to choose now, as I'm offering, is that they can either come with me and pursue what I saw, or they can just go along with the original plan and just lower in just
Waffle.
just
I'm
Waffle.
a cat.
Yes, Waffle the cat, and have Saitama be the one who actually lowers and.
I should have named my character Mochi. What the heck?
Yeah, you do it with Mochi.
Okay,
So
so
it is-
so
I
it's
get-
up to you
I
two.
get in the bucket.
All right.
You get in the bucket. Are you gonna lower them down and
No,
continue?
no, you can't put him in charge of lowering.
Yeah, I'll
The-
lower.
You have
He's
to.
leaving.
It's either me
Well,
or you cannot
damn
do
it.
it
Okay,
yourself.
well don't drop me.
I will lower you.
Okay, so pause on that. You're gonna follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay, you continue into the right room correctly. Correct? Going right.
Yeah, going to the one. Yeah, the one that.
Okay. You come
It's me
into
taking damage.
the study. Oh, and you guys are all at full hit points again.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And you have all your
Well,
stuff.
I never. took
Good
any.
way
I
to
guess so.
good way to point that one out. That makes me very excited.
Don't worry.
You had to point that out right now, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I think that we just activated probably just 2 sequences at once, where it's just like, yeah, if you follow this, or if someone goes inside the well, yeah, it's just someone's gonna
Okay.
die.
So into the right room, you come upon what looks like the framework of it almost looks like an armory, but you haven't been in enough, so you wouldn't know. But what you do know is that this is a study. You have been in many a study,
Yes.
signing contracts for getting your band in places, visiting other circuses from above,
Yep.
visiting your own ringleader
Yep.
in his study. You know that this is a study with a bed in the corner. The bed is situated with brand new sheets on it, not like the rotting cloth that surrounds the rest, in perfect hospital quarters along the bed. Next to the bed is a small wooden sword that's made for about... You've swung a sword before and you've had them in performing. You know that sword is about the size for a 12-year-old to maybe 14-year-old boy.
Okay.
It wouldn't do any harm, but it would hurt if you were somebody whacked with it.
Yes.
Do you want to look for anything? So
So
there's the bed, the sword, the desk, and then some rusted armor.
I want to call out to the girl and try and find, like, look around to see if we can find the child.
How do you call it?
How do you? Yeah, tell me how you call out, please.
Little
I'm gonna take them out.
dragonborn girl.
Small
Where
child.
Yeah.
Come out wherever you are.
Yeah.
Small child.
Oh dear.
Roll.
Just be like, hey,
I'm
are
not
you
gonna
okay?
hurt
I'm
you.
not-
Roll.
gonna hurt
Wait.
you.
So what are you actually gonna say?
like,
Are you gonna call out?
hello? Are you, like, just kind of like, oh, are you okay? Not like
Roll-
call out to,
Roll
but like, just
a
more like,
wisdom saving throw.
okay. Is that 20?
Yeah, D20.
Hello! 12! And then with...
Wisdom saving throw.
Wait, is that in here or here? So,
Little
yeah,
box.
same, yeah, so then it's plus 4, so I get 16.
Okay. You don't take any damage. It doesn't hurt you,
Oh.
but
Oh,
instead
this is
of laughter, this time you hear crying, specifically from behind the bed.
great.
The rest of the rooms that you've been in so far, they've had these yellow glowing orbs in the vines, but this one has more of a somber blue tone to it, right above the bed where you cannot see.
Blue what again?
Blue orbs up in the
Blue
vines. They're just the lights.
Okay.
I'm creating drama.
Lights. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I'm writing down a lot of detail. I'm just
I
like,
know.
how much of this is actually going to be useful to me?
This is mine.
But you don't have the part where I destroy a wolf.
These are my notes.
My notes are.
No rock eating best friend left me turned into a cat, and Magnus is also a bitch.
My notes are: I smell blueberries, wolves attack, couldn't hit, wolf die, wolf live, puppet show, sad waffle. I'm Drax, my doll's very green, laughing,
my doll is very
Waffle's
green.
sad.
laughing, high-pitched children camping, dragonborn house carvings.
Love that.
Waffle's sad.
Do you want to look around?
So far, what I have
That's
is
my
you
face
skull
next
its
to it.
bucket, make Saitama laugh, vine ceiling that's breathing, dormitory and old bed, scrap table, new chair one with doll, green skin doll, dragon, normal doll.
I would love to read my notes, but it's 6 pages long. So, yeah. Okay. So, do you want to look at anything? Do you want to do anything? You're hearing the crying from behind the bed. Behind the bed and desk.
Bed and desk?
Yeah.
I will look behind the bed to see what's going on.
You are such a dumb horror movie.
Hey! What is my flaw?
Stupid.
No think.
Exactly.
Do.
Stupid.
Well, I want to investigate and do stuff.
You do realize that in order to be not stupid,
You
you
good?
have to think,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Okay.
So, no think, do.
One of my friends broke another person's wrist because they play soccer, and they just sent the video to the group chat.
Oh my god.
The video
Okay.
of it being broken?
Let's not
Or
show that.
a
Let's
broken
just
It's
wrist?
like it's.
Let's show that on
I need
No.
to say this though.
Okay. But you.
So she's the goalie, and you can see the girl just like flip
Oh shit.
like that.
Let me
Ooh,
see
yeah.
this. You can't show
It's
it.
it's not close up, but I mean,
She's the goalie.
you can tell that definitely something happened if you like stop and you
Yeah.
flip.
And everybody in the group chat's like, "Yeah, good son, we're proud of you."
Oh.
That's the soccer. That's
My-
soccer moms talking.
yeah.
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 Okay. Oh, you broke another child's wrist. That's my baby girl.
That's my guy.
No, like
We are getting apple slices after this.
Orange is fine.
it's
Hell yeah. Okay.
Get your thing.
You-
I checked behind the bed.
So you put a hand holding like his hands over his head, and you see in one of his hands is a sword, almost looking exactly like the one that's leaning up against the bed. But he
Right.
has that same blue tone to him as the same tone as lights itself,
Mm-hmm.
the blue tone. He's kind of surrounded by that tone.
Why is Perry the Platypus pointing at me?
Who? Where?
Cause read the
knows
note.
that-
Read the note. I think it literally
What's
says
it
Perry the
say?
Platypus wants you to stay hydrated.
You know what?
That's
I
been there for like
reject
4
that
years.
Somebody else from the group chat said El Bozo.
hope.
Okay, but yeah, so so this child is like stuck behind
Do they
the
speak
bed.
common?
You could ask.
Do you speak
I'm gonna be like,
What's
hey,
your-
are you okay?
Their
Hi, yeah, yeah,
their
yeah,
head
yeah.
goes up very, very swiftly. The sword coming down to their side, not pointed at you, but pointed at the ground. And they look around, and they start looking just around. They look right at you
Yeah.
and seem to still be looking around. Cannot see you.
But I assume they can hear me. Okay,
Yeah, that'd be a
so
good
they
assumption.
Can't see me, but can hear me.
Yeah.
I'm going to say is like, apparently you can't see me, but I can see you. I'm not here to hurt you. Are you okay?
You hear a few sets of noise. They sound almost like clothing, with a kind of like a dread to them almost.
Uh-huh.
You're also looking at this boy, and this boy is not in clothing that you recognize.
Right.
The fabrics are not dyed at all. They're very obviously handmade. They're
Mhm.
not made by like a skilled crafter in town or anything. Very much like probably their parents made them or something.
Right.
They're talking to you. What language do you speak?
I speak.
German.
You speak German.
Yeah, you speak.
Just
German.
wait.
I speak Common and Primorital.
Yet you can not understand what they're
understand them.
saying. But you watch the little boy gets up, dropping, and the sword, as he drops it, disappears from your view completely.
Okay.
He goes
Something about this.
he goes over to the desk and he starts banging on the wood.
Okay.
Not in any pattern or anything, just banging at it and then pointing to something on the desk.
Okay, I go over to the desk and I'm gonna look inside.
So you
Is there a drawer thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a drawer. You pull it out. And that's where I'm going to pause you and go back to these
Yes,
two.
I know. I'll leave the
Pause you
suspense and
and
go back
to
to
these
these.
two. So you two you're currently lowering Waffle down into the well.
I'm sitting exactly like this.
You see, yeah, as a cat.
Yeah, you're
what
everyone's like just
kind
going
of cat are you? What kind of cat are you?
I am the exact spitting image of
The bad luck black cat.
Shut up.
That one. That one.
No, I'm like
That's a group.
just
I
an
know.
older
The
version
calendar.
of the chosen one.
Yeah. Okay.
Screw.
So you're looking back as you look down and lower down the bucket. You're looking into like the most darling eyes of this gray puffball cat, fully aged, a good size.
He
cat,
has the
everything.
drac smell.
But it has no smile on its face, no frown, but
Just an older version of this cat.
Of the tiny
Cute
little
Yeah.
kid.
kitty cat.
does that say confusion or concussion?
Concern.
Concern.
None of the above.
None.
Both.
Who at the moment is this big.
Yeah.
So
So full size cat.
big boy.
But you're lowering it down, and you at the bottom of the well are going down, and it looks like a well thing. Roll a nature check for me.
The what doesn't what?
Moss.
Moss.
14. Yeah. So you're looking at this moss because you're having to look at it a lot because you're very slowly going down, and you realize that it's more of an eastern mountain type moss that might be accompanied in like Orcish springs on the Egan Mountains by like dwarven territories. So very much not in a coastal forest type area. It had to be like transplanted into this place. And as you go further
It's
down
an invasive
the well,
species.
yes. As you go further down the well, there's less and less moss, which you also find weird because the moss would usually grow from nutrients, would eat off algae in the water,
Yeah, and
or
then grow
bugs that
out.
are getting water. So the fact that it's getting less and less as it gets closer to the water is weird. You're going down for a pretty long time. The rope still has plenty of length on it, but you get to the bottom and you kind of you wrap a paw around the rope.
Long ago.
And you tug on it as you reach
Fine.
the bottom of the water,
Fine.
and you're looking at just
Fine.
this open,
Fine.
cavernous
I'm gonna be
pool
the Fire
of
Nation
water.
lifted army.
Rylan, can you shut up? Please,
Stand.
I'm trying to
Everything
listen.
changed when the Fire Nation fired.
So he tugs on the rope and you stop pulling, and you're in this just like kind of abyss lake, and the same lights are in it, just in like a blue tone, not a golden tone, and they're just in the vines, and you realize that in the middle of it, just to your right, is the rest of the trunk of the tree, and down into this water are all the root systems and all of the veins of the tree going every which way, almost like this was once a bulb for a seed and it's now filled with water that the tree's supplying. There are a few outshoots in it where water is coming down into it, and you see one in particular that's pretty close to you is trickling down this green kind of water. It's not clear and it's not shimmering, it just has this green tone to it that you would probably attribute to a kind of algae being in it or some kind of toxin. Yeah, but that's all you see there. No fish, no large bugs, no monsters. It is
Just a well.
a well.
No friends.
But interestingly enough,
No wolves down there. They would probably die down there.
No, I'm not talking about the wolves. I'm just
Oh.
talking about any like living thing.
One
That's
thing
not a
you
human,
notice.
of course.
I
One
start
thing
talking
you do
to Moss.
notice is even on. Oh no! As soon as you got down into this open area, there's no moss,
I start crying.
no plants.
you are alone
You
in
see
darkness.
little cliffs and shorelines, and you can see fungus growing off of like rocks and stuff,
You
rock
could get
faces.
so high.
But there's
I start collecting
No.
mushrooms to get out.
you're in the middle
Okay, damn it.
of the but there's
Can swim. But
There's
in
no
this green
plant.
water, I don't know.
other than the roots of the tree, there's no plant life. And the roots of the tree that go towards that glowing water are shriveled and almost they're taking in lots of water, and you can like
What does the
sense
water smell like?
the water you are
Yeah, I know. Just have
the
to
water
ask you
you're
per
over
question.
It's an important
has
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, the water you're over has almost like a naturally calcitic smell to it.
Because
So,
this
like,
is the question.
yeah,
With
yeah.
asking this, now the next question is, can I drink it?
So it has a calcitic set to it, almost like you've just set off a
Like a
reaction,
salty
almost like
soup.
fireworks, in a sort. What you have for fireworks now. As you get closer, like you kind of swing yourself a bit. The rope has enough weight to take your weight,
Swing, yeah.
and you swing, and you get close to this green water, and the green water has this just floral scent. It's almost intoxicating how sweet it smells. It shouldn't
And
smell
cats
like
can
this.
smell really well.
Yeah,
They
you
can.
keen sense.
Okay.
So
I
you
have
are
a headache.
you are overwhelmed.
No, you're fine. It's not
You're
damaging
taking
in any
damage.
way.
No, yeah, you're
So
you're
it's
in,
not like a painfully sweet
no
smell?
floral isn't like sweet and beautiful.
You would
and
call it
good,
overwhelming,
but in a good way.
but not even in a good way. Just it's
a
not
lot.
causing you any pain. It's specifically not causing you any pain to get close to.
It's like
Okay.
walking into a candy factory where it's just like,
Yeah.
dang, this is a lot. I mean, like it's not bad, but this is a lot.
It's sickeningly sweet, but you're fine for now.
Okay.
It's alluring.
Do you drink it?
No.
I mean, you already licked like 3 things.
I suddenly feel the need to not lick the water.
I wonder.
You
Roll
wonder?
Wonder.
Oh, okay. I thought you just like
No,
let go of the rope and then
roll
go on.
a-
Let go of the rope. Fuck it'll float.
It's fun.
Oops!
Roll a-
You're
roll a
echoed
wisdom
down,
saving
and
throw
then
for me.
what? And then you feel the
I
slap.
drop a rock to see how
I
far down it
recommend
goes.
listening.
It's awful.
I'd recommend listening to this. You got a nat 1. Cool.
Wow.
So even though you
drowned
feel,
this one.
you thought you felt the urge to not drink the water, but now
Oh my
overwhelming, you have the
Do it.
urge to dip your paw into the water and lick at it.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. Whatever.
Bad.
Not the glowing water,
The green.
just the regular plain water, not the green water.
There's 2 different waters.
It's sickeningly sweet, the green water, and it's alluring you towards it, but you don't have the urge to specifically drink that water. Either of the waters would do. Your brain would be fine with either, but you have to drink one.
So I have to pick one.
Yeah.
Choose the green.
You
So
need
the
to.
other water looks
You
normal.
can't
and, like,
lie.
smells normal.
It looks normal. It smells almost like it's come from an underground
Oh.
natural spring
Oh.
of sorts. So like it's an underground mineral water.
So it doesn't smell like the calcite.
The green
Yeah,
one
that's
is
the
just
calcite.
calcite
Okay.
overwhelming.
like calcite, an iron base.
But you need to understand is that we're in a mythical world, so it could be
Have you ever had
big
mineral
reverse
water?
psychology as to what happens.
Maybe.
Like it's not bubbly, but it's like it has that tangy taste to it. Yeah, like blood, but without the sweetness of blood.
Blood is sweet.
It has a bit of sweet, yeah. You never had a wound, you
Chat-
didn't suck the
Chat,
blood.
take that out. Don't
Take
clip that.
Tastes like pennies.
The sweet taste of blood.
Yeah, but they're like blood specifically. Okay, don't ask.
Hey, I'm with you. I
Pennies taste like
I
everything.
completely I know
I
what you're
like
talking.
my own wounds.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like my wounds. Blood has always been very sweet to me, but I have
It's
very
like super
sensitive
sweet.
sweet taste. That's why I don't make a lot of sweet stuff. Fuck you.
Yeah. Shut
That's why you close the curtains.
And that's why you're wearing
Yeah, while you're wearing your
Sweatshirt.
hoodie.
That's what it's called.
You're wearing a
It's
hoodie.
not a bra.
Mood. God. Yeah, me and him, we feel that.
Oh
We
yeah.
are just bro all the time.
Hey
Or
yo!
underwear.
Yeah,
You
no.
can't
When
do
you're,
that,
when
so
you're
you
wearing
can't.
jeans,
Yeah.
I
you
mean,
have
I
to
can't.
wear
I have a
underwear.
Oh, yeah, you
under
can.
this.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Hey, look at my ab check. Let's go.
Okay, but yeah,
You actually have. Whoa! I've never noticed that before.
you have to drink one of the waters.
You have like actual chest hair,
Yeah?
like good chest
Hey,
hair.
do we
like,
need to
actually
leave?
developing, like
I will
developing.
call HR. I will call Deborah.
Okay, actually, quick pause. I actually have to ask you a question, Ryan. What are your opinions on Ryan Reynolds?
Oh
My
yeah.
dad. Not my dad. My husband.
He'd fuck.
I'd fuck.
Wait.
I'd fuck
So
him.
you can take Ryan Reynolds and I can take Blake Lively?
Sure.
No!
Chat, mark that down. Clip that. Clip
I
that.
don't care. Ryan Reynolds is mine. What are you talking
Blake
about?
Lively's
What are you
mine. Wait, I want
talking
to
about? The what?
I'll give you the kid on weekends. I just want the kid like during the week.
Oh, so
What the
like
fuck are
part
you
that,
talking
like
about?
Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds'
yeah.
kid.
Okay,
Ryan
so I
Reynolds
will
has
take
a kid?
So chat, just to write this down, so all of you know, Rylan will take Ryan Reynolds. I will take Blake Lively, and I will take the child if they. I don't actually know if they have a child. I'm pretty sure they have a
I think
child.
they do.
I'll take the child or children during the week, and Rylan will have them on the weekends with Ryan.
Yeah, bro.
Just so
Best
you know,
dads.
You're gonna have to fight Aries for Ryan Reynolds.
It won't matter.
Oh no! I made the handshake
Sorry,
with Aries, and I would take Blake Lively.
So now so now you get two Blake Lively and then we just
No,
have to
you
fight.
guys have to duke it out.
See,
with
this is
Ryan
the thing.
Reynolds.
I will shake hands with anyone if they will take Ryan Reynolds so that I can have Blake Lively because
It's Ryan Reynolds' wife. Which I mean, also very nice and wonderful person. But Ryan
Let
Reynolds
me
is
turn
Ryan
on my
Reynolds.
computer.
Ryan Reynolds is
Ryan Reynolds is hot, sexy
Goodness.
lump of.
He is Free Guy. He is Deadpool. He is everything.
He's in my ass.
Yeah.
I hope you know that I'll
He
be
is
doing
simultaneous.
this to Aries later.
He's my dad. He's my husband. He's a lot.
You just need to understand.
He's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Yes.
Orange suit. Think about us in orange suits together. Just think of us. We'd be powerful.
All y'all are crazy, I swear.
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds,
It's the
if you watch
only
this, I'm so
celebrity that I'm
sorry.
like, yeah.
If somewhere in the future, if I somehow am blown up and Ryan Reynolds somehow becomes someone's response to this exact episode,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm not. Give me your wife's number.
Give me your wife.
You gotta get in contact with.
I feel like
Jacksepticeye so
this
you
is
can
like
get
a
in contact
norm
with
for
Ryan.
him now. Like I feel like even though apologies, he probably gets this like a lot.
I know
That's
that
what Ryan Reynolds-
Yeah. Like getting like.
Hey,
like,
no homo, but I fuck.
Literally,
No,
literally, one of my posts on
but-
Instagram where it was just like, I need you to think of one man who you would actually sleep with, and it's like, got it, and it's like, now stop thinking of Ryan Reynolds. Fuck.
Okay. But yeah, you have to drink one of the waters.
Oh yeah,
Pick. Do you want Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Reynolds' wife?
your mom.
That's not an option.
I'm making an option.
You know what?
His mom is Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, my mom is right.
Honestly, I don't get the hype over
No,
Ryan
it's-
Reynolds. He's cool. He's fine.
really
See,
cool.
I would want to like go to Disneyland with him or something.
Yes, I would
Yeah.
like.
You take that back, Missy.
I just want to
I
sit
wanna
down
go
and have
zip
an
lining
interview
with
with
Ryan
someone.
Reynolds.
Like, I just like ask
Or
him,
like go to a movie.
Actually, I have social anxiety, so
Bro,
I just be like,
it's-
oh cool, Ryan Reynolds, and then walk
Yeah.
in that direction.
Yeah.
No, I would
I'd
have
probably do
to.
the
I
same.
like
I
wouldn't
would
like
not
go,
be able
I would,
to walk
I would
up
not
to
go
him.
like overly weird. Like obviously, I would definitely
So,
tone it down.
And honestly,
but
my
I
thing-
like no, yeah, I would be like, nice to meet you.
This
when
is
can
my-
I have your babies?
This is my last thing on this. I don't actually want to like sleep with Blake Lively. I literally just I want a hug, a head pat, and then to just like spoil her children. That's all I want.
Yeah.
That's all I
Well,
want
here's
with
the
most
thing.
women.
It's like
Like,
Ryan Reynolds
hi,
also
I'm-
attractive, but bro, he is hilarious. I don't think there would
Me
ever
with
be
every
anybody else
woman
who
I've
would
ever
want to
met.
do about
Hi,
that.
I want you to pat me on the head
What's
so that
that?
I can cook meals for you to take care of your children. My name is Leah. Hi.
Hi, your kids are not half mine. Hope you're okay with that.
Oh, don't worry. They'll call me mom as well.
So which water do you pick?
Your mom. No.
Brown.
Yes. No.
Mix the two. Mix the waters.
I mix it.
You can dip your paw where
Okay,
that
like-
mix.
Oh, okay, I'll do that.
Mix and drink
Okay,
both.
Constitution saving throw.
Alchemy check.
Alchemy.
19.
Let me just get this.
Yeah. Well.
Oh.
19.
Yes.
Okay, you pass it.
Oh.
But you feel poison going through your body. It's definitely poison. You're fine. You're not having any debilitating stuff.
You
You
do a
are
hairball.
going to take 1d10 of poison damage.
Jokes up a hairball. A green hairball.
So now it's a big question if it was better or worse to drink both.
Wait,
than
He's
just
standing at the
Wait.
rim of the well and he just hears.
You know what? Yeah, let me bring up the cat stats.
Yes.
You're good. What skill is that?
drinking?
I'd say that no, forcing yourself to throw up.
Oh,
I'd say,
let me look.
I'd say that's strength.
Religion.
Charisma.
Is that strength or is that willpower?
I think it's survival.
It survives, so it's
That would make sense because you're
survival?
using yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause you're-
Okay.
I think that would be survival.
Roll me a
That's
survival check as a cat. Do you have survival marked down there
That's how you
as like
spell
your?
sleight of hand.
Do you have in this?
Yeah, it's weird.
You have +3.
Because I always thought it was sly of
Okay,
like,
you have
SLY,
+1
actually.
because
I
you're a
never
cat
thought
right now.
about it.
I never
So yeah,
even
give me a
considered that
survival
a
check
word.
+1 because you're a cat.
I always
What
thought it
is
was
it?
sly of hand.
So 11.
No, it's 9. I said 10.
Oh, okay.
I
So
did
not
math.
yeah, already.
You try to throw it up.
Please.
You really do.
Please.
But just something in you is disgusted with the idea
Of throwing up.
He's just like up at the.
Yeah, no. Are you okay?
You hear it from above.
He's just laughing. Is
Uh,
the little kitty sick?
Cat got
You're
your
gonna
tongue,
take-
huh?
You're gonna take
You were just
4
making
points
yourself
of
laugh and
damage.
no, as he's laughing, the thing is shaking. He's like losing his
Actually, wait.
grip.
You're
His
gonna
just
take
gets
4
worse.
points of damage. So are you pulling him back up?
I'm
I
pulling
think
him back.
Yeah, I think after hearing
Alright,
some coughing up sounds, yeah.
So you start to be pulled back up. You're back in the well, but you know what's below you is just the water, and that if you even touch it or ingest it, it is poisoned. As
But which one though? Because I like.
yeah, you don't know now.
Yeah,
Good
you
job.
didn't figure that
You
out.
did
I
not
guess
figure
the glowing
anything
stuff.
out. It could be.
You did it for
I
fun.
don't know.
Here, you could have, but here's the thing, you could have either drank, so like, let's just say that the normal water was the one that was poisonous, and the other one was the antidote, and let's just, like, by mixing it, you actually, like, made it so you just don't instantly die. So now your body's just like, what do I
Is that
do?
what happened?
You don't know, you you just mixed them.
God, is that what happened?
Ryan Reynolds.
But
Is
as
Ryan
you're
Reynolds
pulling
like
this
the god
cat
of
in a
this
bucket
land?
back
Yes.
up, you start to lose your beast shape. You took.
Oh,
you didn't actually take
in
any
the
hit points
middle
there.
of the well?
You didn't actually take any hit points there because you have a cat's hit points.
Wait, how
You
much
better
is,
start
like, the
pulling
average
fast, otherwise they're
7
just gonna get just
person
crushed in a
Because I have
well.
like 230 and that's not right.
Leah.
Let me do half
How
damage.
Leah.
much
Yeah.
If I'm getting this
does
correctly,
the average
is that Waffle is currently halfway down a well, changing form, and if Saitama here does not pull Waffle out in
Okay.
time, they will be crushed in a well.
I'm gonna say like I'm 257.5.
Oh no! You're gonna be anywhere
That
between.
is.
How tall are you?
7 feet tall. I looked it up. Ideal weight chart thing. Said
So on here, half orcs. They're a little more nimble than that. They're.
Just a tiny bit.
I'm looking at this, and the half orcs are not that tall, but I will allow it. The most you're gonna be is like 225.
I have 230.
Yes, the most you're gonna be is like 225. So you're fine.
Just have a little bit more.
You have a little more.
You're on the
muscle.
eccentric side.
Okay, so I am 230.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I have some like muscle and stuff.
Yeah, you have
But you're
muscle.
also big, and again, like I'm pointing out, if Saitama does not pull out Waffle in time, you'll be crushed inside of a well.
You won't
This
be
is not really a
crushed. You'll just be falling into the water.
And dying.
You
From
should probably
40
worst
feet above.
death.
You should
Probably.
probably pull me up. faster.
Yeah. So.
Well, you're getting heavier.
Pause.
Back to me.
Back to you.
We gotta get
Because
the,
fuck you
I add
guys.
the dramatic point.
I'm going to
So
the bathroom.
you-
Go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Let's sing some tunes. while
Okay.
we call
You
Old
are.
MacDonald.
at
He
Oh God, you
a
guys.
on that farm.
had Saitama.
He
He likes to laugh a lot.
Okay.
With a ha ha here and a ha ha there.
You are in the study still. You're in the study with the little boy.
Yep.
And in the drawer, you have found a diary.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you wish to look into
Yes, I will look inside of the
it?
diary.
Okay. So the very first page in the diary shows a little map. A map of things you understand it's the area. You see Prolith is circled in big, as well as the bunker you are currently in, and then there's a dotted trail line going off towards some sort of structure in the distance that's labeled Dotties. D-O-T-T-Y-S.
D-O-T-T-I...
Y-S.
Y-S.
Dotties. This handwriting, by the way, it's in common, but it's an old version of common that you would not normally know. You know it because like your Jin is translating it as you go.
Right.
So you're comprehending it fine.
Right.
Once you get into the diary, it's used in not a negative way, in a
Okay.
positive way. I was taken into this group from my home, and it talks about his adventures of playing with the soldiers as they defended the home, and playing with a little girl named Sai. Give me a second. Where the fuck is it? Saikala.
How do you spell that?
S-A-I-K-A-L-A''S. Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it says he's been playing with a girl named Saikama. And then do you continue reading it?
Yes, I keep reading it, but first, before I read more in depth of like the actual entries, I want to see if I can find the boy's name.
You start going through, and you find a page in the middle of the book with scraggly written in a more modern way of common the name.
Calvin.
Damn, I was right. I was like, see, no, wait, K. I was like, damn, hey, I was right actually. I was thinking Kelvin as in
Not
like,
Kelvin,
yeah,
Calvin.
I know I was thinking Kelvin as in the heat, like
Yeah.
the temperature. Okay.
Kelvin.
I continue reading the actual entries.
As
like-
you go through, days and days go by, weeks go by,
Yeah.
almost years go by, and you realize he stopped talking about soldiers. And then he stops talking about priests that were around. Adults stop appearing in any of his entries, and soon it is only about him and the little Saikala. That is all he brings
Only
up. And one entry at the end of the book, in big letters in the most modern form of common you've seen, are 3 words.
Okay.
I am sorry.
Okay. When was the last entry?
It has no date on it.
No
The
dates.
last one with a date
Well, so
has
many
a day. It has, the month is one of the summer months, July.
Okay.
And it's like July 7th.
July 7th.
You guys are currently going into the winter months. You're still at the end of harvest. So kids are playing, people are relaxing, getting ready for festival times.
Yes.
But it has no year on it.
Okay.
And you are in a society where you're counting the years. It's about the year 300 right now.
Alright.
I said I went to the year 3000.
Okay.
Numbers just changed, but they lived underwater. Jonas Brothers!
Yeah.
Woo! But no, it's about the year 300 right now.
Okay.
But it had no year on it.
Got it.
Yeah. And as you get to the end, with the I'm sorry page, you watch as
Little boy.
Calvin. You're
Yeah.
assuming this little boy is Calvin.
Yeah, I don't know for a fact, but I think it
he
is.
reaches up to the book and he goes to rip the page, and you watch as the page in your book is completely fine.
But it's like astral
But-
kind of plane.
Yeah, an
Page.
astral projection of this page rips
ripped,
out, and,
yeah.
and he crumples it, and he throws it on the ground, and he stomps on it, and he goes back to where you would see the sword drop, but there's no sword there. He picks it up, the sword's there again,
Yep.
and he kind of like hits
Hits
it,
it, like
a
he-
few times, and then he
So I
points
assume
the
he
sword,
loves this page.
and then he points the sword at the other door. Not the one you came in, but the
Okay.
one going in further.
I ask him, do you want me to leave?
He doesn't respond because he can't
But-
understand.
He doesn't understand you.
Oh, he does. Okay, so
asked
not
anyways.
never has he been able to understand what I'm saying.
Nope.
But he knows that there are. So he's been trusting this astral plane thing. I was like, here, this desk, and I open it, and it's just like, oh, there's this bit. Go.
Yeah,
Just
he is.
without even knowing who I are.
He as soon as he points with the sword, he drops the sword. It disappears again. The ball paper is of course gone because it left his hand.
Yep.
And then you watch as he lays back down on the perfectly made bed, and the crying begins again as he sits there. It's more silent now.
Is he a dragonborn? Or
He is a human.
Okay, but he does not speak common.
He doesn't speak a common that you can understand.
Not a.
From the writing, it looks like an older version of common. Like he is from a different time period
Okay.
than you.
Yes.
I'm just gonna give it to you. I'd call it elder common.
Okay, elder common. Elder. Okay. So.
And that's where I'm gonna cut and go back to them. You are scrambling up a rope,
Yeah.
and you are pulling
I'm
on
gonna
said
go.
rope.
Madness needs.
And well, I roll rope saves to see if that rope is going to, hold.
I'm a big boy.
You
Shit.
two are gonna do this. So, you are gonna be making strength saves,
Okay.
trying to pull him up, and you're gonna be making acrobatic saves to try and scurry yourself up the rope. What'd you get?
No! God damn it! 2.
You got a 9. What do you get plus strength?
5.
So it's a 7. You got
8. No, 9.
9. Your strength really not.
No,
it's plus
you told me acrobatics.
Oh yeah, acrobatics. Yeah, I did. Okay. So he rolled a 2. That's okay.
Oh, that's great.
The rope.
So you start to shimmy up. You're not going very fast, and you cannot pull
I'm
this
a big boy.
this big boy up.
Look.
As you pull, you have to let go for a second and readjust your hands on it, so you feel like a feeling, and you watch one of the threads at the very top of the rope.
No,
go
please.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Oh. This is actually very tense.
Yeah.
16!
Alright, good.
17.
Not bad.
Is 18.
Hey, second round went much smoother.
Okay, yeah, okay.
One
You start pulling in this new position, and you're like halfway up already. You've climbed up. You're using the walls to kind of like bounce back and forth.
Yeah, I'm doing some
So
real.
that
Like-
you're not putting all of the tension on the rope.
Turning from a cat to half
You
orc,
what?
just jumping across.
No,
the
don't say you do something fancy. I will make you roll higher.
No, you do like the Mario like wall jump
You're
type
almost
thing.
up, and you need a third round of rolls to go.
Last time we get up, 11 and a 3 from.
So you're not pulling them up. You're about 3/4 of the way. You're almost up there,
The bucket
and
gets
you
stuck.
watch one of the ropes go ding. There are 2 more threads holding you up.
Well, aren't I like jumping though?
Yeah, you're kind of jumping. You're kind of jostling them. That's why the
You're kind of like
one.
using the rope to like assist you
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
And then this
One
more.
round.
One more. 4 and
18.
18.
I got an 18 now.
Okay. Plus what?
5. I have 5.
Uh,
Not plus 5. I have 5.
Plus
Plus
5. I got plus 5.
Okay.
Clumsily
You
slip.
clumsily you almost slip on the rope back down, but you thankfully you
You
grab your hands down and you pull them up, and you're both huffing and puffing as you do it. And as you do that, the door to the study slips open, and you see Magnus reading a diary.
Yeah.
Like as you two are like breathing for your lives because you've been working so hard to pull up. You've
Yeah.
been working so hard to get down,
I'm literally reading
and
a
you've been
book.
poisoned before. You're huffing and puffing. You need water.
And I'm like,
then
guys, I found a
Magnus
diary.
yeah, Magnus just turns to you and is like, oh, hey, look what I found!
No, it should be right as soon as someone grabs Waffle. It's just like, that was awesome.
Okay,
Let's do that again.
Let's do that again.
okay, but you are safely out of the well.
Cool.
What do you want to do now
What?
with your newfound
Cry.
aliveness?
Blame my almost death on him.
Okay. I kill his snake.
My snake
That
does
is
not come
impossible.
out.
That's okay,
My
because
snake
I
does
actually
not
like
come
snakes
out
that
like that.
That
Your
is
snake is in the
impossible.
closet.
The what?
Your snake does not come out. Get it?
Is your
I
snake
said
in
it's
the
your
pool?
snake is in the closet.
You know what? I'm not gonna judge my snake. My snake does whatever he wants.
That's good.
Once I can actually communicate to him, I will ask him.
Can't I talk to your snake?
You can.
Can you?
I can talk to your
I
snake!
believe.
Wait, can you?
Right?
Yeah,
You
they
yeah,
both.
this is just like, girl!
Yeah, it's like-
knows you're a guy.
He said yes!
I'm just like,
Is that a... Never mind.
Hey, you don't know. He's just being sassy.
Being sassy.
So as I'm like,
Me and my secret relationship with Gundam.
So right
is
now,
my
your
wanting.
options are... What? You could go
Yeah.
back down...
I should drink water, right? So I can like.
Yeah, there's water
How
down
about
below.
you should get a bucket, you know.
No,
Get a nice
you guys have,
drink.
like, water skins.
I drink water.
Is that in our Disney pack?
I drink water like a kid who has just come inside from playing outside for a few hours and is like.
Your
gulping
water
it
skin
down.
is
Both hands on it, like...
like a
Oh
leotard
yeah, my
almost.
oh, it's hard, but like it's fire performing.
No, it's like a leather jacket. Kidding.
Yeah, like a biker jacket. Like I have a fire motorcycle.
So while
Ghost
Waffle is drinking down the Sahara Desert's water supply, sorry, you two have a few options. One, you can go back down the well.
Yeah.
Waffle can't wild shape again until another long rest,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't recommend you guys take another one of those until you guys lose.
Or fix the rope.
You can't fix the rope, but most of you guys probably have rope on you, but it won't hold.
Is the well the only source of water that is?
In here,
Yes.
yeah, but you could go back out and
Well,
find the
can't I
stream
like meditate and then?
for spell slots, not for health.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you can also rest.
The
as
other
well,
thing
right?
is you can go to the left door, which none of you have gone through.
Yes.
Or
Okay,
you can
to
go
the
through
right
the door in the study, going further into the bunker.
I'm gonna tell them, yeah, I went in that door and there was a ghost child that tore out a page and really did not
Do
like
you say
it.
the word ghost out loud?
Yeah.
Everybody roll a
Yeah,
con
yeah.
thing in the little box.
16
18.
and
Great.
plus 4, so I have 20.
18.
So 16, right? You rolled a 16?
15.
15. 15.
20 total.
What'd you get?
18.
18. Yeah, you're fine. You hear the laughter.
Oh, you just keep on doing this throughout the thing. It's just like, yeah, do you die or
Oh, yeah!
not?
If you guys don't like, yeah. Yeah, but you can go, you can go to the left, or you can go to the right and go through the study and into the next room.
So I'm
Or you guys can go out.
I'm going to say to them, I'd avoid the G word.
God.
No, not that.
Nothing
Roll
happens-
again. Roll
Nothing
again.
happens when you say God, but to you two, but you hear the snake hiss like bitterly at the word God.
God?
Oh, at God. I was about to say. I was just like, at what? You say don't say the G word.
Gundam doesn't like God.
Gundam. No, as you say it
Every
again,
single time I hear-
Gundam like points its nose at you and just like shakes aggressively up and down.
wait. What did you say?
He said Gundam does not like God, and Gundam just goes
Yeah.
aggressively headbanging to the words. Ow, head rush.
Wow.
I'm really sensitive.
I want to go in the left room.
God.
So I'm so I'm like a walking zombie right now, right? Because I'm
No,
like,
you're fine.
I don't have like rest or something too.
There's probably more.
Well, you still have
but-
you still have hit points, right? Yeah, you took hit points as a cat, so you didn't take any hit points here.
Oh, okay, got
The
it.
cat
So
was
I'm
poisoned.
fine.
You're fine.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you can't wild
I
shape
just drank a lot of
anymore.
water.
Yeah, you drink a lot of water. Whoa! Whoa! I'd like to point out that they are passing notes. I cannot see them.
Is that not allowed?
It's allowed. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Most DMs don't. I'll allow it.
It makes things more fun. You have your secrets, we have ours. Although I'm pretty sure that you
Yeah, I have like
already
6
know.
pages of notes.
You already probably know what we are. What? Oh, now I was like, what did that say?
We haven't even gotten to the
Mm-hmm.
pop culture list thing.
I'm just gonna erase that.
Oh, that's not good. Okay.
Y'all are not good about hiding your notes.
You're good. What? You don't even know what we said.
His just said LOL true at mine.
Which said?
Dungeon
No.
Master's a nerd.
Oh, no. Oh my god, it's September.
What?
September, November, October. What are you doing?
That's quite
Oh. I have a problem, okay? No, don't show it to the chat.
What?
Wait, I can get on chat!
Yeah, you can.
It was blurry.
No, you can see it.
It was
a little
blurry.
bit.
Hang on. Go back.
This is an investigation.
It is a little-
Yeah, you
I
can.
told them they can
You know
write
what?
notes.
That's brief enough. If they really want to undo that part and try and figure it out, then they can
Okay,
go
You can
ahead.
pass it around. It's fine.
Why, dude?
Dude, it's right here.
No.
Oh, the quality.
It was at 140.
Because it naturally does that.
Why? It's a computer. It's not. It should be nice.
You already well, it does that for phone and also the other part. When did you hand it to me?
I think you went back way too far. Anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. So your option, you can
I
go through the
apologize.
left door,
No, you're good.
which hasn't been opened, and apparently Magnus saw the little girl coming out of the left door. Or you can go further into the right side.
Left door.
Oh, it's my turn?
Are you
You guys have action
everything
with
we
it.
can go at once. Yeah. Do you
Right.
want to open? Are you opening the left door?
It's not like a fight where it's just like we have like turns and stuff.
You're doing
like
it
that,
now?
like, just doing that,
Yes.
Okay. As Saitama opens the left door. Sorry, let me scroll back up to there. You get a fun familiar sights as rats swarm out of the room. Just a few, just
Rats.
2 or
Familiar?
3. Yeah, you just they're very small rats. They look not like city rats, but like forest rats. You've seen them before.
They're not like
they're
crazy,
Oh,
scabby.
I
like,
know.
they're-
So I'm
they're
familiar
friends.
as in I know what kind of rat they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
you're
a
like
forest
familiar
rat.
as in like your
But they're not
friends.
gonna carry any like major diseases. If they bite you, it's gonna hurt.
But not,
you're
like,
not gonna get
rabies.
I
polio.
pretend to not take any interest in them.
Cool.
Pretend.
I step on one of them.
Damn it!
You don't have the time to. As you look into the room, it's totally pitch black dark. There's no light in whatsoever. Are you guys going
I can
in?
see in the dark.
You
Wait,
cannot
so can
see
I.
in this room.
What?
Oh.
Can I use my produce flame and use it as a torch?
You can't
goes
see
out
it
immediately.
with your demonic sight. Like you're looking into this room, so you can with your
Produce flame.
with your just listen to me. With your devil sight.
Yep.
Specifically, it says you can see in any kind of darkness.
Yep.
Magical or non-magical.
So
if you can't see in this, it's
it's not magic.
not because it's dark.
And it's not because it's
It's because you're blind.
You understand? Don't say anything yet.
I'll leave it to them. I'll just sit. I'll just sit.
Are you gonna,
and not do
are you gonna step
anything.
into the room? Are any of you gonna step in the room?
No, I'm just gonna be like watching him out of the side of like just.
You're gonna see me just looking at him, just like.
I'm going to urge Magnus to go ahead for jokesies.
Nope.
God.
Do you want to roll persuasion on that?
Just go, man.
Do you want to roll
Survival.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
survival.
Yeah, give me a survival.
I got a 17.
You got a 17 from there. Yeah, 15, and then plus 2, so that's 17. What's your persuasion?
You don't have persuasion.
I don't.
What's your charisma score?
I don't.
What's your charisma
What's your
score?
charisma?
The big number, charisma.
Oh,
what's yours?
mine?
Yours, yeah. The bottom one
Did
right
you say a
here.
big number?
Big number.
Oh,
Big
big
number.
Oh, big number.
10.
What's yours?
Oh, my charisma? My charisma's 15. Plus 2, that's 7.
Okay. Yeah. So you try to intimidate him, to persuade him to go forward. Not intimidate. You're still friends.
Yeah.
And you just out of survival, your hand just kind of like goes on his back. Where he's trying to like wrap his arm
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
You're like, hey buddy, you can go first. You just like kind of shrink under the arm and just with one finger out push him.
Yeah,
push him closer to the door.
And then, no, both me and my stick at the same time, we're just like. It's just like, nope.
And I'm just like blankly staring.
Can
at
I?
what's happening?
You're
Just
trying
like,
to figure out like what it is.
You can't
can
try
roll-
and
if you want,
persuade
you
me
can roll
again.
an
Can I
investigation.
persuade all 3 of us to go in at the same time?
Yes, are both of you survival roll, and you roll another persuasion roll.
yes.
Saitama.
17. And then if it's survival, that's
I
plus
did
2.
Did
so
you roll that
that's-
twice?
Oh, twice? Oh.
Yeah, because you take the other 2 numbers.
16. So
Yes, so 17.
Yeah, so, well, do I do
Eighteen
plus
plus
2?
Huh?
Plus survival.
Yes.
Plus, so then that's 18 total for me then.
And what's it for you? Natural 1.
You got a 1.
Okay, yeah, so not only do you not persuade the group to go in at once, but now
You
you
slip and
feel
fall into
like
the room.
you feel like you need to step into this room.
Yeah, I was gonna do that either way.
You two watch as Saitama steps into this room and the door swings closed behind him.
Before I go, I just want to let you guys know that if I die, it's on you.
No, because you're the one who said no!
No.
If I die,
Me and my snake wit.
Okay, he said that and then he steps in, the door closes behind him. You're looking into this room and it's pitch black dark and you have dark vision, so you should be able to see in it. Normally you're able to see like into, at least for dim light. And then you realize that it's not dark. It's black. More of a gray.
It's a creature.
It's a big, big creature, I think.
And then you see multiple dots of red from around.
There's a grid.
Is it all spiders?
It's a scorpion from
It's
the
a
You
labyrinth.
realize it starts to run around you. What is around you is known as a rat swarm. It is hundreds of small rats covering every inch of this room, creating a shadow of darkness that makes it look as if the room is
I'm
covered.
standing like this.
Yeah. But we don't know what's going on.
You start to hear the scurrying of rats, and you know that they are also forest rats.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, and you're hearing scurrying. Usually you would hear a scurry of a pack of rats, so it would be like 1 to probably 48 at the most. This is like 20 times that.
I'm going to ask.
Lots of rats.
I don't know math. What is that? Wait, did you say 20 or 22 times that?
20 times
Okay.
that.
20
I don't.
times
That's an exaggeration. There's like
So
you can pretty.
48 times 2 is
It's probably more like
90. No.
yeah 96.
96. And then add a 0
Yeah,
on
probably
the
like
bottom. So
probably more like 300 rats. You're hearing about 300 rats.
I'd like to ask the
301.
the nature whiz that is Waffle
Actually, yeah.
about the
Roll a
dangers.
animal handling check real quick while he's dying to rats.
He's dying to rats.
17.
17. Yeah, you'd say there's about 301 rats.
I turned to him and said that.
There's 301.
I ask
rats.
about the dangers of nature rats specifically, if there
Forest
are
rats.
forest rats, if
Do
there
I
are,
get to make this up?
or is there something
Yeah.
specific that you have?
You could, yeah.
So now you get to choose what.
All you know, yeah. I'll let you do that. All
Decide
you
my
need to know.
fate, you asshole.
Here, let me.
They are
let me,
pink and fluffy. It's just like it's like the exact opposite of
Let
what we
me
were
pull
just
the
saying.
rat swarm up here, because you do know about this. You know that they have a keen smell, so they have advantage on perception checks stealing the smell. You know that the swarm occupies another creature's space, and thus versa. So you can move through the swarm, but it's very hard. And that they're tiny rats, so they're a lot smaller because it's harder to feed a swarm of rats. You also know that their main actions would be to bite. When a rat bites you, as long as the rat is in good health, it does.
All of them are sick as fuck.
Because they're not getting enough food. So most of them are gonna be doing not that much damage. And they'd act
But there's a
as
lot
one unit.
of them though.
They try to eat him.
No, you don't get to decide that. You decide what
I'm a fucking
are the traits
dragonborn.
of
I have
these
skin.
forest
Yeah.
rats.
Yeah, if you want to make something up, you can. But like the main thing that I'm telling you is that they're pretty.
Just
basic
don't go
rats.
too far. Don't
They
go be
bite.
like, oh yeah, they die after you
Their
bite
main
me
attack
once.
is they bite.
They're very
They
big.
have the overwhelming smell of cotton candy.
You can tell him that.
Yeah,
It
as he's
needs
just dying,
to
he's
go.
like, don't worry, it smells like cotton candy in there, doesn't it?
No, I asked him that. I'm like, does it smell like cotton candy?
What's your response?
I'll be like, yeah,
That's a
they're forest
clip.
rats.
That's a clip.
And with that, everybody roll initiative.
Alright. Give me dice.
Wait, I rolled it?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative.
11.
The door swings back open
Oh, it's
as
open
the
again.
rats
Do I-
start to swarm.
Okay, 15.
It's a lot.
15.
This is like the Batman, how he becomes Batman.
Alright, at 11.
Rat
Do we
man.
roll? Wait, you also need to roll too.
What'd you get?
Oh, me?
Yeah, we all roll.
6.
11.
11. Oh, and let me
Sucks
roll
to
for the one.
Oh, do I do the plus as well for initiative? So then that'd be 14.
Yeah, okay,
Where
so
did the green thing go?
What green thing?
I put the green thing back in the bowl.
Oh yeah, I threw it
it got
Yeah,
thrown a while
yeah.
ago.
at him.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's just 15, right? September.
What?
15?
Yes.
Yes, 15. And did anybody get over 15?
I got, what's it, plus
6.
3, so I have 14.
You 14. So, what'd you get?
6.
Do you do your plus initiative?
What's your dexterity?
You do that too?
Plus 1.
Your plus,
Oh,
so
it's
you're
13. Okay.
No,
What?
to
Wait,
him.
plus dexterity?
No, you plus your initiative. Right there.
Yeah, plus 1.
Right there.
Yeah.
Plus
I know.
1.
So he got 9, so plus
Oh,
1, so that would be 10.
I got 6.
So you got 6. No, right, so you got 7.
this like
Okay,
3
yeah.
fucking times.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. There's a lot of numbers going around. I'm wondering why she was going. I was like, where are you getting your number from?
Okay.
So.
Flaming hot Cheetos.
Cheetah hot flame.
Heat and hot flame?
How do you spell psi? I'm just gonna call you psi.
S-I...
S-Y.
No, what?
It's
Psi.
S-A-I.
G-H.
I'm gonna call you psi.
S-Y.
Or you're talking about Saitama.
Yeah, I'm calling.
Okay,
I'm gonna call you
Waffle,
psi.
you get to go first as the door is
Then it would
opening.
be S.
I forgot my spells here.
Let me tell you, you will be hitting this as 2 swarms. So, like, if you say I'm going to hit the rat swarm, you'll hit one or the other, and I'll take the
Question.
points off. Yes.
Off record question.
Yes.
My control flames spell. Can I control his hair?
No.
That's rude.
Damn it. Okay.
It's organic.
Yeah, I have. That's on
That
my
would be
body.
really
And
funny.
also, I don't think that my snake would like that. That's its
The
habit.
same way that, like, your hair cannot catch things on fire.
Right, yeah, it's more like a design kind of thing, and it's just like, the one thing that it does is that the only property it has is that it's able to cook food. It's not food I'm able to eat, it's just like little things I put on there just for the snake to eat.
So, I help people that help me, so since he saved my life, I am going to get out my chompers, my primal savage.
You're gonna eat
I'm
rats?
gonna eat those rats.
Wow.
You also get elongated
You're ballsy.
fingernails
That's
as claws
character
like
development
Wolverine.
right there.
I
Yeah,
help people
fellas.
that help me. So even though
That's
you killed
great.
all my oldest
Okay,
friends, I'm gonna-
one, I'd like to
Well,
give you
I secretly,
inspiration,
deep
which you
down-
can use on any dice roll, damage, or that you can add
Right.
advantage to it. Yeah, whenever you want. So, like, in this little inspiration box, you can write 1. So you can use it for damage rolls to add another dice of damage, or you can roll it to attack rolls to re-roll something.
Okay, so
Yeah, and just roll for an unarmed attack. That's gonna be plus your dexterity.
12.
That's with plus dexterity. Yeah, you hit the first swarm and roll.
Scrumptious.
Yeah, roll a d6 for me. That's the regular dice,
That's the.
Oh, okay, cool.
and add 4 to that.
10.
Yep.
That took
10.
too long.
A 6 plus 4 math
Okay.
equation.
Magnus, it is your turn.
Okay, so in relation to where people are, so he's still inside the room.
Yeah, you guys are like looking at the door.
Waffle went in the thing, right?
Well, they said, some of them swarmed out, right? Like
Yeah.
out of the room. So you're still in the room. They probably just attacked some inside.
Let me go grab an expo marker.
Yeah, you need
Fuck,
to.
they were here.
Yeah, when it comes out of battle, we kind of need to know where we are in accordance to everything.
Wait, actually, Rylan, can you look on this shelf and see if there's an expo marker up here?
Oh, up there.
Up there.
Can't see.
Shut up! Shut up!
Usually I'm the one that's asked to do that.
There is no
Yeah, and
expo
look
marker.
up on the shelves.
No.
Rylan's one of the first friends I've had that's taller than me.
Big boy. There's no expo markers on top of the thing.
Okay.
Don't break my pottery.
I'm gonna break your face.
That's fine. That's not what I said. To not break.
And then I'll break your pottery.
No, damn it.
Took him.
Took it, not taken. Yeah, I took it in that.
I'm gonna took in your life.
I'm gonna took you.
Okay.
That sounds great. Okay.
I'm gonna took your life.
I took your lip.
And we shouldn't need any d12s. Great. Where's the other d12? Other dice looks like this. It's this
Your Willy
color.
Wonka is scary.
What? Oh, yeah.
He's creepy.
We did that play. Sadly.
You did a play of that?
Yeah.
How was that?
Scene, that dice. Where'd you
Sounds
guys put
fun.
my dice? Jesus. Oh, it's right there.
Oh.
Okay.
Where'd you put my die?
Here, hold on.
This is the same die?
Yeah.
This one's just smaller.
Yeah.
Figurines! It's time!
I don't have any rat figurines. I'm sorry. Rat Swarm 1.
Heck yeah. That's
Rat Swarm 2.
sexy rats.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So Ryan Reynolds.
Pick
and
which one of
rats,
those is each of you.
You said rats sexy.
No, you said scrumptious. I was just reading what you read.
I'm done with
I
that.
never said rats are sexy.
You said something rats and sexy.
You said sexy rat. When
Oh, talking about,
So then
yeah.
I turned
Like
to you
joking
and I
about, yeah.
And I went, so Ryan Reynolds and rats, huh?
Oh.
very interesting.
Pick which one of those is you guys. Each of
I
you.
was joking. I want to be.
I'm guessing that. So
No, I'm just looking at this. Yeah, this is probably you. This is the dragon. More looking.
And it has a trident.
Where's like a half?
yeah, you have the short one.
Oh wait, I
I mean,
have
technically,
here
I
you
am the
go.
shortest of. Oh no.
He's under there.
This is literally just me because I got a trident and I'm cool.
Yo, man.
Well, this guy looks like a shark.
This one?
Yeah, Dragonborn. There you go.
Some-
Not the right
Oh.
color, but tiefling. Oh, you're a genasi, not a tiefling.
Yeah, I am. That looks.
You
That
got-
looks
you got
closer to
some
me.
nice tits,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, hey, yo, boobas.
Let me see the boobas.
Here,
Got some
Thorn Whip.
golden boobas.
That no.
What?
I got some golden.
They have a
titties.
whip. but
Which
that-
one's the dragon? This one's
Yeah, this one's probably
Look at
closest.
her. Tid.
Hey, yo,
This is one of my home
titties.
characters. Oh no, that's my stepmom's character.
Tig bitties, my guy.
I have large pectorals.
Dwarf.
No.
My gluteus
Bob
maximus
Biddies.
is ready for entry.
A guitar
Leave
master.
now.
I'm gonna spit up my water over this damn table.
Sure. Cool. Hand me back anyone that's not being used. So halfling, and you chose that guy.
This is the guy.
You chose that guy.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and I dropped the dragon.
He kind of looks like.
Also,
So
if you
there's just two swarms of rats.
If you guys send me if you look up human drawing reference and then find a drawing reference of a human that looks like the body shape of your character, and then send me like the clothes and accessories
just
that
some-
they'll wear,
yeah.
I'll draw them
Okay.
for you guys.
I would like.
I'll figure out.
And then
the
also-
for you.
Yeah, and then also tell me basic.
Qualities
Yeah.
and traits.
Yeah,
of it,
okay.
I'll just do like.
Where do we put our peoples and where?
Oh yeah. So rat swarm is gonna be on this side. Can I have your face, please? Boop. Other rat swarm. Boop.
Me.
You're outside. This is the room.
Okay, that's the room. Gotcha.
You guys are on both sides.
Gotcha.
of the rat swarm.
Hey, yo, it's Rapidash.
Fuck
It do look like
Hey,
it's
that's my
Rapidash.
nightmare.
That's Rapidash.
Yeah, it's nightmare.
It's a Pokemon that's on
Yeah.
fire.
Okay,
It's obviously the evil My Little
Magnus,
Pony.
it's your turn.
My turn? Okay. So. How big?
Just staring up at it like.
You're right.
No,
That's
I'm gonna eat you.
How big of a thing am I able
It
to make
tastes
with
like
my
hot
hellish
candy
review?
too.
They have to hit you first, and it just surrounds the
They
thing
have to
that
hit
you
me
point
first.
out. Yeah, they have to hit you first. It's a
The
reactionary
rats
spell.
taste like.
Oh! Hang on, I should write that down as a reaction. Reaction. With an exclamation point. Okay. So, with that.
Okay.
Whatever would I hold for so long? What I'm going to do is. Hang on. Where's my thing?
I saved
No,
waffles.
since you've been so rude too.
With hold vessel, am I only able to do one at a time?
If you pick me up, I'll punch you in the
I'm
face.
not. I said since we've been rude to you, I was gonna do
Yeah,
something
but
nice.
you would, because the swarm counts as one vessel, you would hold one of the swarms.
So I can hold one whole swarm.
Yeah.
I like to do hold vessel
But
and
like-
then have it attack the other one.
Okay, but I'm eating.
No, like not the ones
I'm
that you're.
eating the rats. They taste really good, okay?
Eat some.
Sorry, from this angle you look like a little bit like Dustin. You're just like saying,
Yeah,
I'm eating the rats.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
What are you doing
I'm
to my
eating
water?
the rats. Dustin from Stranger
Looking
Things.
at it.
Get your own cup.
Mike, you don't understand. I'm eating the
rats.
I still need to watch
I'm
season
looking at it.
Oh my god, yes.
Give me my.
Give me my
Get your
love.
own.
A Man After Midnight.
Is that what it is?
Don't
Yeah,
tell
that's
me.
the one. I'll get it.
Yeah. Your
I've
one
never
weakness is
actually heard
just
it. I just hear
physical
people, like,
touches and.
Jesus shit. I've heard that song so many
Oh, okay.
times.
Yeah. So it's Nidus, it's your turn.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Is that okay?
Turn.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to hold the swarm that is.
What spell is this?
No, it's hold. It's the thing right here. There's like features and traits, and you said I have hold vessel. That was on session 0 is when I was given.
It was. Why do I not remember hold vessel?
I didn't know if that was a thing I was also supposed to put on cantrips, but.
Echo.
Ayo.
What did it just say? You're saying snorting though. Gonna drip it all over your stuff. If you get it on my laptop, I will literally kill you.
No,
Go get a cup.
no.
I don't want a cup.
Heart,
I want your
hold vessel. It's the pact of the vessel. That is your small object that you're.
Oh!
Yeah. So that's what you're spellcasting off of.
Oh, so that's off. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's
the
like what
snake.
you use to.
So that's
yeah,
the
that's
snake.
your snake. That's where your power comes from. I was like, why do I not remember that? Ah, right.
Okay,
but
wait,
as
this
a-
whole
wait,
thing
let
I
me
wrote
read
down
this.
was hold vessel, control animal for 1 hour or until it dies, plus bonus wisdom, plus gain perception check based upon charisma mod. That's a lot of information.
Let me. As an action, you magically vanish and enter your vessel. In order to enter your vessel, it must be on your person and somewhere you can see the vessel with the enter. Yeah, you can enter your vessel.
So I can
you
turn
can
into my
enter-
snake.
No, you can enter your snake,
Is that not what I just said?
but you don't turn into it. You can control it.
Okay, got it. Cool.
You become.
So what happens
Snake.
to what is my body just like stay still when that happens?
No, you fully disappear. The snake's on the ground if you do.
Got you. Okay.
And the vessel turns to ash when you die.
Yes. I'm just gonna say turn into snake. Turn into snake. Okay. I'm just curious about that. Alright, back to the thing.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm figuring that out. What does lightning lore do again?
Lightning lore. You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes at one creature of your choice that you can see within 15 feet of you. The
Does-
target must succeed a strength saving throw or be pulled up to 10 feet in a straight line towards you, and then take 1d8 lightning damage if it is within 5 feet of you. It is within 5 feet of you.
And that counts as the whole swarm if I do this.
Yes.
I would like to do lightning lore.
Okay, and that happens automatically. Cool.
Yep.
Actually, no, does it?
Do I need to roll for damage?
Yeah, you need to roll for it. On the last page, you'll see a plus. So that's what you plus to it, so just
On the last page?
last page.
Oh, the plus
Yeah,
4. Yeah.
So roll for it.
What?
D20.
D20. 15 plus 4,
Yeah,
which
that
is
hits. Okay, and then your damage is a 1d8.
D8. This one.
Yeah.
6.
6. Okay, 6 comes off the total. It is now Coin Rat's turn. As you all look into the room, as you all start to move, into the room along with the swarm.
So that's the room and these are the doors?
Yeah, these are the doors. You all start moving into the room around the swarm. And each of you, you're still getting torn apart by rats, but you two see You see a smaller rat, or a bigger rat, trying to fit itself through the doorway to the next room. It's a little plump.
Rat.
It's a little plump in its belly, so it can't seem to get through the hole. The only thing that's keeping it by is that it has something wrapped around its neck that's shiny and jingly.
Can I eat it?
It's too far from you right now.
Yeah, it's inside the room. You said.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did not flip you off. I was messing with
You're fine.
Can I eat it? No.
No, you cannot eat it.
It just flips off.
Yeah, but it's their turn, and they are going to try and struggle
Can I
into the
take
next
away your
room.
soup?
No.
No.
Oh.
That's not an action I'm asking you to do.
You can't take away the rat soup. No, he just
that
serves
is that.
pretty
That
fast.
is that rat.
But no, I mean the rat does not succeed in struggling out of the room. So, it is now Saitama's turn.
Oh, I don't have anything.
How many points of damage did you do? 4?
I did 6. I rolled 6.
You did 6.
Yep. Are we never able to know how much health something has unless we have like something that can like tell us?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like a
That's how it
spell
works.
or like a.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. I might want to see looking into getting that. I should write down just a list of like abilities that I'm like, I hope I can get this. I hope I can get this.
You can always just Google
That's true too.
spells.
Yeah.
You can Google warlock spells.
But I like to like feel the hope until I ask you, and then
I
you
know.
fill me with
I
despair.
know. Then I have to look it up.
Yeah.
I twist my trident around my entire body, rapidly making sure that it covers every inch of
The swarm.
the swarm so that no rats can get onto my body.
Okay, roll an attack roll for the trident.
Does fire dynasty have
17.
resistance
Plus?
to fire or invulnerability to fire?
Right there. Plus 5.
5.
Okay, so you definitely hit it. Roll damage for me.
D8 or
1d6.
yeah. No.
Okay, yeah.
It rolled.
It rolled it for and then you like slid.
Okay, it is Rat 1's turn. Rat 1 is going to take a bite. Or Swarm 1 is going to take a bite at you. That's the wrong dice. That does not hit you. Rat 2 is going to take a swing at you.
Where's
That does not hit you. Okay, Waffle, it is your turn.
Here, where's the fat rat? Use this as the fat. Where's the
Yeah,
rat?
fat rat.
Where's the fat rat?
Fat rat is right here, or on
In
the
the
door,
cor- like in the-
trying to get out
Trying to
the
get
door.
in. Okay.
But it's stuck in a hole because it's so fat,
Yep.
so plump.
Fat and
Yeah. It also has something on its back that's also
yeah, I
keeping
know,
it
really
from going
important.
through the door.
Yeah. I like how he's like, I'm just gonna get through this door, however I'm gonna do that, and he literally holds the key in order to get through the door. Or could be a different key.
Yeah.
Whose turn is it?
Waffle,
Yes.
it's your turn. What would you like to do?
You're alive.
Aren't I still eating?
Yeah, you can still eat.
You need to do another attack. It's
Yeah.
you did,
Attack
that was
roll.
your attack. Your attack was
So
done.
D20, and then D6 for damage.
Right when it was my turn, you took a break from eating
I
that, so let's go
tried
do it
to
again.
like make my way towards this rat.
That's a far distance.
Towards this rat.
Damn it.
You're gonna
17, I guess.
this
No.
swarm 17. Okay. This swarm is actually both swarms are gonna get an attack of opportunity on you, so they will both get
no,
to attack
I'm
you.
eating them.
That would be an attack on
That
this
was
guy.
one
and that
attack.
would be your turn.
Okay, I
You
will
don't
then, I will then
continuously
continue eat in
Okay, roll
Through
d20
that
for
this
that.
direction.
The
That's
one-
not me.
Yeah, you.
In this direction.
Yeah. So roll that d20 for me.
Plus what?
It's with your weapon. Well, or it's an unarmed
With
attack.
your teeth.
So dexterity.
With your teeth.
12.
12. Okay. Yeah, that hits. So 1d6 plus 4. Damage. Normal dice.
What?
2.
That takes it out.
Can't
You
even read
watch. You watch as both of these swarms, they start to scurry around the board, all journaling, and they start to go into the holes. As the rats clear, the one rat's still stuck in the wall. You see that you are in what probably was
Wow.
once a trophy room or a storage room for precious things, what is now a little girl's bedroom.
Interesting.
Is something wrong? Is something wrong?
Can I look around the room just to see, is there perhaps maybe a desk or something like that?
There is around the roll perception for me. D20.
4! That's ass! And perception.
There's a bed.
Plus
there-
2, so 6.
There's a bed. There is a bookshelf. There is. The bed is messily made.
Messily made.
There's bookshelf.
Rat room.
Girl
Girl
room.
girl room.
Girl room.
Rat room is girl room.
You do see there's a book on the bookshelf that looks new-ish, even newer than the diary that you saw in
Right.
the office, and it has the name Psychalma written on
Wow! Ain't that crazy?
Psychalma, spelled S-A-I-K-A-L-A. Psychalma.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
May or may not have kids or whatever.
Oh, not your kid. Don't worry about that.
It's very vaguely towards you. I look at the book. I open the book. If I'm able to open the book.
Open the book. What are you two doing?
They're taking notes.
You can grab the rat, or you
Yeah, I'm
can
taking notes.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at the book.
Because all
If you
that's
guys,
in here is
yeah.
he's looking at
So
the
they're
book
gone.
bed.
In it.
so right
here's
now,
the
the
pup.
rat that used to be a completely pitch black room is now clear of rats, and now it's a
golden
girl's room.
orbs are above, just like the rest of the place.
It's similar to, I'm assuming, the boys' room that I was in, but now it's a girls' room. It's a little bit messier, and you could go for the rat that has a thing around its neck, or actually make it your friend. Please be careful. I'm just looking at the book that is there. I'm gonna try
It's
and
my
investigate.
turn.
There are no more turns.
I'm gonna.
Go.
Alright.
Yeah, it's only turns when it's in combat.
Kill
well,
your rat.
I just
Stop.
saved your life. Actually, we're even now.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So now you have every right to kill that. Just get the thing around its neck.
I walk up to it and try to like get the thing off of its neck or whatever.
So you pull the string, you pull it just like back over its tush, and that seems to allow the rat to like finally like
Squeeze
plop
through.
itself through the hole into the other room, and you watch its little head pop back out, and it does a little doo-doo, and
And
then
then it goes back.
scurry back up.
It's
And
all
it was very stuck because of whatever was around its body, and I was just like, yay, I can go be with my friends.
It's a very Disney-esque type.
I
Stop messing
Yes,
with
yes,
my
very
bitch.
attached to it.
You can put in your
alone.
allies
Tell
if
me
you
not what
want
to do.
Cal the rat.
Now we're both
K-A-L
down.
the rat. If you want.
Along with my wolf.
Yes. So K-A-L.
DM, Saitama's messing with all the people.
Look up here.
He's just literally playing God with all these things.
Remember, the DM is not
I
God.
suddenly fall over.
Remember, the DM is not God. He's more like Jesus.
Okay.
I can tell you what to do, but you can still stab me, be mean to me, curse me out, even put me on a cross. I can only hope to direct the players in the right direction.
Hope to direct.
I can only take control.
Would Jesus do this?
Do you want to do anything? Do you want to do anything? Do you want to look around at anything that's around here?
Inspect the room better than I did, besides just finding a book.
I'll inspect the room better than he
Investigation check, please.
did. Investigation.
One.
7.
7.
Plus.
Investigation.
0. I'm not smart.
Okay. So while you aren't that smart, and while you don't see a lot of things around, you do notice that the trophies that are in this room are not trophies for academic achievements or religious achievements, even though this seems like some sort of shrine now that you're looking at all of it.
Karate.
They are. Don't make me snort, please.
Karate lessons.
Okay. No, they seem to be like spoils of war, as if whoever originally had this room was keeping little trophies. None of them, however, you find are dragonborn trophies.
Weird.
So nothing that they killed or took from in these battles were dragonborn.
You should inspect the plates to see if they say anything on them.
The plates?
Like, normally whenever you get a trophy, it says, this is awarded to this for
No,
this.
trophies as in, like, there's a helmet in there. And there's a
Oh,
chest plate.
so they're just important
They're
pieces.
Important pieces, yes.
Okay, so they're not like
Yeah.
things that have flat.
You do notice among them, the one thing that is unusual, there is a scarf that has been wrapped around the shoulders of a full piece of, like, plate armor that's rusted over the years. It looks as if somebody has used it as, like, a mannequin.
I would like to further just like keep on looking into.
Okay, the diary. You start to read through the diary and you find the name Saikala
Yep.
very easily.
Psychology.
And you realize as she starts to write, she uses the name Kala instead throughout it. It goes on about the girl's family, her wants to have a whelp of her own. Whelps are what you would call a baby dragonborn. So she wants like a little brother or a little sister to play with. She seems to talk about how there aren't enough children around where she is, so she doesn't have anybody to play with, and how the soldiers tease her when she tries to play with them.
Right.
And then all of a sudden she talks about a little boy named Calvin,
Okay.
who she adopted is the word that you found in it.
Okay.
Adopted into their encampment. His name's Calvin, and the rest of the diary, as you go on, talks about how her and Calvin each day do everything together. Just like Calvin's diary, soon she stops talking about her father, who she had mentioned was a high priestess in the facility. She stops talking about the soldiers teasing her. She stops talking about adults altogether. The last time you hear adult mention Calvin's diary, which was unfinished,
What did it say?
the very last page has 3 words on it, and it says, I am sorry.
So same thing.
What's the girl's name again?
Saikala, so
S-A-I-K-A-L-A.
Saikala.
I am sorry.
May I inspect the handwriting of both the I am sorry messages?
They're different handwriting.
Different handwriting.
You're gonna know that by now.
Okay, that's what I
other thing is,
assumed.
the girl's handwriting, it's all in common. It's all in Draconic.
So wait, so it's different.
Yeah, it's not in Elder Common. It's in Modern Draconic, so you would be able to read it.
Yes. This is
Dragonborn.
modern. Interesting.
I read it.
You want? Yeah, you take
It
it.
says
You want,
fuck you.
you want to take it away from me and just start reading it yourself?
Do you?
Yes.
Can you do a history check for me? Sorry.
8.
I don't want to talk about history.
Yeah, that's intelligence as well. Okay, 8. You realize on the front cover is a symbol, one that you know. It's the House of Sai. See, Dragonborn in their lineage, they all are from a house of some sort, and that is the first part of their name. See, there's a reason she's Saikala. God damn, I explained that to someone, they're like, what's the name of your player? I'm like, Saitama, and they're like,
So.
so she is, you see that on the front cover of the diary is the same symbol as your house symbol, House of Sai.
Yes.
And so, at some point in time, she is from the House of Sai as well. You don't know how far back her handwriting might have been from, her diary might have been
But we
from,
do
how
know
old
it
she
is. But we do know it's in
modern era.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's more newer.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask Saitama if you know anything about the Saikala person from history or know them personally.
Nothing rings a bell.
Do you know of these types of, like, this type of place? Like the campgrounds?
I will say, you do know that some houses would take up refuge in far lands when there were times of war. It would make sense why there were barricades at the front. They would make religious houses where you could take soldiers to heal them on the battlefield. You've visited many in your times. And you visited one for the last time when your friends all died.
That makes sense.
You weren't gonna battle after that. The other Dragonborns, well, yeah, you can take a break. You can take a break. What would you like? You've gotten the thing off of the rack. Yeah. You have obtained somebody's wallet.
Cool!
You obtained a string of of money. It has 2 gold pieces and 4 silver pieces on it.
Do I write that somewhere?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you have gold
read it
pieces.
right here.
Little
Oh, you should have started with 10 gold.
Yeah.
So you
I
have
have
12. You have 12
15.
gold.
Do I put that here?
There's GP.
Yeah.
The 4th.
Yeah. GP. So
So-
12 gold, and you have 4 silver pieces. Yeah.
Oh.
You got the money. You
And
got
then-
the loot.
You got
What
me.
else is in the wallet?
It's literally it's a
Credit
string.
cards,
No, it's a
debit
string of coins
Stamp.
that have holes in the middle.
Yeah, there's
so
no,
you can put them on
there's
a
no
string.
IDs.
I look for debit cards and credit
It's not an
cards.
actual wallet. It's a string.
I still look.
You won't.
You're looking at the string, and you do get, because it's this kind of vine. You know it's from the Prolith
Can I
area.
write that here? What?
It's literally a string.
It's you got the
Why is
money
it called a
out.
wallet?
I was joking.
That's what
I
she
was
was
joking.
throwing up.
It's so the coins have a hole in the middle of them, so you can put them on a string so that you can carry them.
Donuts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I eat one.
They're gonna be harder than stone. Do you want to rethink this?
No. Well, yes. Actually, I want. I'm
Okay.
Yes, I do want
So
to.
I can tell you, AC of 22.
What?
AC of 22. When you guys are rolling
You have to get
You're trying
above
to
that
get-
amount.
above, yeah. So in the future.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are. So now your open pathways are leaving.
Yep.
Continuing left into the door that the rat went through, or going through the door in the study, the boys' study.
I'm going to ask, since we have 2 areas to explore, I don't want to leave yet, but should we split up and somebody go further
It's
into...
never good to split up.
I am aware of that.
I will
So
say,
do you want us
you
all to
guys
go
can
together and
hear each
explore?
other from opposite sides because of the middle of the bunker being
Yep.
the tree itself. Your voices echo.
The
and
echo
carry very well.
throughout the areas of what it is.
And it does seem, as the walls are turning, that you're going around the tree to meet in one place.
Okay.
If you are worried for splitting up,
Don't.
no. What it is that since I'm less worried for it, you guys can still stay together and keep on exploring the left path.
I advise to stay together and
Stay
take
together.
one path.
Yep.
You guys have already explored both paths.
Well, there's different. Okay, so now it's just different doorways that lead to it. So, to assess our options, is we either have the path of where the little boy went, which is what I saw.
You saw the little girl go into the little boy's room.
No, but then you saw there was a boy that was
Yeah,
cowering
boy
behind
boy
the
was
front.
in the room. So the full thing that happened was you saw the girl go into the
into-
boys'
yes.
room. You did not see the girl in the boys' room.
No, yeah.
But you also did not see her leave. The
Correct.
boy was in the room. The boy is now curled up on the bed, silently crying.
Yes.
Yes.
So
on left.
he's still there, and he's still.
You can't see it.
he's-
Don't worry.
He's on the opposite. It's my vision thing, because that's what I've been seeing for quite some time, is the boy and the girl. So, my vote personally, in order to see more of this, in order to get a better explanation, is by going that way we probably can learn more, is that since the little girl went that way, and we saw the senior and the little boys over there, we can probably learn more of what these visions are and what they mean. Or we can go the left pathway that's through the girls' room, and we have no idea what is over there. We have no idea on both sides, but we have not really any leads of an exact goal going to the right. So it's I put up to what you guys think as well. My vote is to go where both of them went in order to learn more of this. Because I think I really want to find the girl, since she can speak, or at least write in common modern, then we could actually talk to her
I will
possibly.
agree with that.
So you guys are gonna go down the
I agree
right
as well.
path.
Yes, go down the path.
I agree as well.
Okay.
Although I cast a longing look at where the rat went.
The long look.
One last thing.
Yep.
On the door going into the left path, you see I'll draw the image for you guys. Sorry.
It's just a penis.
Because
It's just here, I'll draw. It looks like this. It's just these.
It's gonna look like. Let me make sure to do this correctly.
No, bro.
You ever stab your hand?
It's,
Hey yo, do could okay. Alright.
grab my poison.
Maybe you shouldn't do
It's
that.
gonna look like that.
Patty.
Lost! 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 Yes!
What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that actually lost?
That's carved into the door. Going through that left path.
Wait, hang on.
What the fuck?
I need to explain lost.
Alright.
Do you?
They don't know what it is,
I've
I don't
seen
think.
part of it, like some
Lost
of it.
meme. Okay, so Lost is a specific
Yeah, it's a
meme.
comic.
It's a
Oh,
comic.
it's a meme, not the
Well,
show.
it's also a joke.
I thought it was the show too.
No, it's the meme.
Okay,
the
so
lines.
here, right here, there's
Oh,
a
the
comic
shit.
strip of a person walking in. It's about like someone, I assume, dying.
Yeah.
So it's like this person comes in, he's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the receptionist. Oh, where is she? And then goes up to a doctor. Oh, where is she? And then goes up to here.
It's flipped for you guys,
and then
but
it's flipped. This person's
Lost.
dead, like this. So this still stays the same as the same character. This is a different character. This is a different character.
but
this
it's
is a
so
different
well
character.
known that you can represent it with these
Correct.
lines.
Yeah, that it's so it became like a little joke as for like what it was that you can represent it.
Yeah.
So ultimately, all that pattern means is lost
Loss.
or loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
So if
it's
you go
losing
to
someone.
so this path is marked with loss.
See, aren't you guys glad I'm here?
No.
You. You guys both would not have gotten that.
Okay. Do you start to move to the right path?
So right path is the one that we're going to.
It's the one with the boy. Yes.
It's the right path.
Yeah, still go that way.
Okay. Let me scroll down to those. You go into the study. Do you go through the door? Next door? Yeah?
Yes, and I advise them to not make a sound before we go in because
I screamed at the top of my lungs.
Do you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, do you?
because
Yeah?
the boy cannot see us, but they can hear us.
No, but I don't know the boys that. Well, did you tell me the boys there?
The boy's name is
Bob.
No, yeah, Calvin.
Do you say it out loud? Yes? Is that a yes?
Yes,
Okay,
because they asked.
I asked.
You asked.
I said Bob.
What's
I
your
didn't
name?
ask
No,
what
but
they
you asked.
names.
You did ask
I
for it, and
You
then
didn't? I thought you did.
Did I? Did I ask?
Yeah, you didn't know his name, so you said out loud what his name was. So you said out loud, yeah?
I don't think I did.
Not you, him.
Well, I mean, if they didn't ask,
No,
then
I
I
don't
wouldn't
think
have
I
said it.
asked.
Okay. Then you
Somebody
don't know the
did.
name of the boy.
You,
Has
Did you ask?
anyone? Did you ask what the name of the boy was?
you want me to, don't you? No.
I'm not
I
going.
didn't ask.
I'm not going to
Okay.
answer it then.
And you're not gonna say Calvin out
I'm
loud.
not going to answer it.
Wow, I don't know what his name
Okay.
is. His name is not Calvin. I
His
don't
name
know.
probably starts
Don't
with
say
a
that.
K.
His name is not Calvin.
Maybe it starts with a Q. And just no U, because Q without U is just still K.
K.
Qualvin.
No, Calvin.
Calvin.
It's still K.
Okay.
Like it's
You
still
could-
a K
I could be
sound.
mean and say it's K-A-L.
What? Bitch.
Up here. Wrong. No.
Bitch.
Up here.
Don't say Calvin.
Shit.
Okay.
As you say that out loud, the boy looks up and he looks to you and he smiles and he sees your group and he nods and he goes and he reaches for his sword and he walks to the door and he makes a motion and he says something out loud. You don't know what he says, but he makes a motion as if to say like onward. Yes, and then he walks through the door.
Okay.
He is a ghost.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys have
as I
here.
figured.
You guys have pretty much. He's a ghost. I don't have a child ghost. Well, I have a child ghost, but it's for like I only have a female child ghost, and we have a female child ghost going around. So. Okay. So you guys go in the next room.
Yes, with
Okay.
following the boy.
You follow. You go to.
I'm killing ghosts.
I'm
Stop.
collecting trash.
Yeah. So you all start into the room, and as you open the door, you see the boy, like just the blueness of him disappear again as you enter the room. Surrounding is a workshop or a temple shop for like religious items and
Yep.
such. As there's carvings of different gods and symbols and sigils and everything, and one of the largest carvings is it's on the side of the room, opposite wall Writing down laws. Fuck you.
You showed it to me. It's gonna be important.
There's a carving of a very tall man. No.
Different.
Yeah.
A child.
Tall man. No legs, just astral swirling, and as Magnus, as you walk in here, actually all of you now for the first time hear it. Magnus has been the only one hearing it, but all of you hear a hissing sound as the snake slithers all the way down Magnus's arm and tries to like urge your arm to go outwards towards the carving.
Like a compass.
Yeah, like a compass, towards the carving. You see, there's no door here as an exit, but the snake is pushing you that way. Would any of you like to investigate the room?
I'll do it.
Okay, investigation check.
Can't really investigate when a snake is leading my arm.
The snake is like pointing towards the carving, like, touch it, bitch, touch it.
You want it. You want it.
Well,
You close?
You
Okay,
close. You close.
you listen in around the room and you hear water dripping, just like you heard earlier when you were the cat. You hear water dripping and falling, and you realize that it's coming from behind one of the paintings in the room. The entire room of the walls, they're all covered in carvings and sigils and paintings. And this painting happens to be of a dragonborn woman and a human man. They're both standing up in it like.
Oh, okay.
Nice! She's wearing a blue dress, not like the one from above, and not like the one that Magnus has described on the girl, but a flowy dress, and she has a hand over a small bump on her stomach. The man's eyes are, both of them have loving looks on their faces, and the man's eyes are down towards the stomach and the hand on the stomach with just a genuine smile on his face. As you look further into the photo, it gives that same homey, warm feeling that the door gave you. Just that feeling of a home that you haven't known for years. You didn't get to be with your parents that long, but you know that if you had your parents today and you got to go home to them, that would be the feeling that you're feeling right now.
Despair.
What feeling are you feeling right now?
That comfort of knowing you had somebody to go home to, that's the feeling that you're feeling right now as you're looking into that photo and reaching towards it.
You have a snake tongue.
I'm trying to ignore what's happening.
I know! I am too! We're both like trying to do like eye contact,
Yeah,
and neither of us are those people.
Yeah, you guys are just trying to put up like this wall.
Shit's mid.
You also see this photo, this painting of a man and a woman. The woman very obviously pregnant, and both of them very happy. And you're feeling, for the first time in a long time, you're feeling that happiness. Yeah, you're feeling happiness for the first time in a long time. You thought you would never feel happiness.
You haven't felt happy since I made the joke with the skull.
But it gives you that like
That wasn't canon.
that satisfying
It was.
feeling. That satisfying
We rolled for
feeling
that.
of you and your mates when you were first training to be soldiers, sitting around the fire, telling stories of your childhood, telling scary ghost stories. That kind of comforting feeling is what you feel as you look at the two.
Oh.
No, you must look at this.
Okay. I'm going to pursue whatever the snake is going. I want to see what the snake is wanting me to do.
So the snake is at the end of your arm and it's trying to reach out and it's trying to pull you closer and closer. Only way it has these two tiny hands. Can't really pull you.
Right.
It's trying to pull you towards this carving, and it looks to be unfinished. Specifically, the background looks unfinished. But as you look at it, it's a man that's being surrounded by some sort of snake.
Snake.
The sigil itself looks like it should have a background, has sharp lines on it.
Okay. So, what does the snake specifically do once I'm like close to it? Like,
Are you close enough to touch it?
Yes. I'm not myself trying to touch it, but if the snake is urging me to touch it and makes it, then I will.
It's wood, and usually when the snake touches something that's wood, it catches on fire.
Yes.
But this time, the snake rubs its head against it and kind of like bonks it a few times. have you ever had a cat headbutt you?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's doing that,
That cute
with
cat.
the drawing,
Okay.
with the carving, and then it, like looks back at you with the happiest face you've ever seen on a snake.
Yeah. Just like glowing, kind of like eyes, like there's like a little bit of fire, but not like dangerous. It's just like
I just saw like, you know that sound that the cats make when they're like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes that
That's
loud.
the sound. Yeah, and it like chirps back up at you, and then rubs it again, and then looks at you, and then rubs it again, and then looks at you, and it's like are you understanding?
Okay.
I feel like I'm supposed to be scared of this snake, but this is
No,
probably...
it's adorable.
Okay.
So wait, so it cannot speak, but it understands when I'm speaking
Yes.
to it.
Yes.
I
It
ask
understands
it-
what everybody's
I
saying.
ask it, is the carving of me and you?
The snake kind of stops. And it's just like,
No. Okay.
no.
Should
And then
I?
it bumps it again.
Bumps it again.
Bumps it again. And then it just like kind of like leans into it.
Yes. Do you want me to do anything with the carving? I ask it. Or do you want to enjoy it? Alright. Should I leave you here for a little bit? Alright. I gently put him down.
He
Oh, no.
swirls
Yes.
into the like you watch as actually all of you take your eyes off the painting as
You
a
see.
light glow flares up. All of the carvings, the indents of it, get filled with this fire as the snake dissipates into just like a pure being of fire as it like sinks into the carving and finishes it off. You see the sigil of a snake.
Oh, yeah, he was a fire snake. It wasn't on
I
fire.
unfolded
Yeah.
it.
God. Yeah, and then your guys' attention draws back to the painting, and as soon as the snake's off, your attention gets drawn back to the painting as well.
Alright.
Magnus, it brings upon a sound, the sound of, it felt like home,
Okay.
even though you're not sure you've ever known what home felt like.
Right.
These two, they've had a home in the past. They've had people that cared about them, but you never had that physical.
Right.
You never had a home.
Well, I feel like it could be like a suppressed memory wise. Like
You-
it's not exactly like
You
true.
had the people who cared about you, but you guys were always traveling, always moving.
There's no
You
place
never
that
had-
felt like it was this.
You never
place,
had
it was
a
home.
building
Right.
that could have been like that, or a town that could have been like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
But you start getting a sweet scent from the painting drawing forwards.
Does the painting
Kind
smell?
of like blueberries.
So not like the wall.
Everything smells like blueberries.
Everything smells like burnt toast.
No.
Yeah.
It smells sweet like the water, but not in the overwhelming
I
way.
lick it.
How do I?
How do I respond to this?
I know
You should
how
know
I
how to respond to this now.
It just does the opposite effect of what happened the first after they licked the thing and they got the.
Are you pressing
Boost.
with your tongue, or are you doing like a?
I'm like it.
Are you doing like a? Are you doing a kind of thing?
Air bee.
Okay, so what's that one? What's the scene I'm thinking of right now?
Like
How is-
okay.
Like the bullseye from Toy Story 2 where he like goes like from bottom to top on Woody when he licks him.
Like okay.
No, it's
Or like the little cute video of the
okay.
little
Do you guys
gecko
know
things.
how animals eat their food? That one video by
Oh yeah.
Mr. Epic Man.
I
Yes.
believe.
Okay.
Here, let me look it up.
Are you licking it like a dog drinks water?
Wait, Mr. Epic Man.
Oh,
No,
I
man,
love
just
that.
type in
That
man.
channel was nostalgic.
Men.
No, actually, I'm just gonna find it because I know what I'm looking for. So
What's it called?
I know.
How animals eat their food.
okay.
Oh, the one, yeah, the.
Oh wait, yes, I have seen that.
Okay.
Yes, I have.
So you know
Because I
he
thought it was
has
like
the
an
lizard.
actual like,
And, like,
documentary. And I was like,
He's
what?
like on the wall like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he lunges at
Okay,
it.
I'm just gonna do that and then like lick the tap. my
Okay,
tongue.
so you dart your tongue out and you don't feel the painting as it touches out.
So
but,
does my tongue go through like the wall or something?
That yeah, it like goes through it as if it's
Oh,
not
gosh,
Okay,
there.
I'd lick it again, like just.
No, wait.
Oh, okay.
You dart your tongue through, and as you bring it, as it's there for a split second, you feel in your heart like you will never be enough. That losing your parents.
So this is a mean ghost
That-
painting.
that your parents leaving you so young has ruined you forever, and that you actually internally you hate yourself for blaming them for causing that devastation on you. Because if they had just survived longer. Hi. Are you gonna be taking anybody home? No.
Nope.
You good?
I'm gonna go get a haircut. Okay. But no, like you feel
I start crying.
super sad that not because you feel that it's your parents' fault, but you hate yourself for thinking that thought that it's your parents' fault that you got so disadvantaged because like they didn't ask to die, but somehow your mind decided that. And then as soon as your tongue comes back out, you're filled with warm feelings of like if you had somebody to go home to, that's what it would feel like.
I'm just
Back
kinda,
to happy.
I just kind of stay there like leaning.
It's like it's whiplash.
It's
Yeah.
like the moment that it cracks, it's despair, and then right when it comes back, that's just hope again.
Now you're fine again. Yeah.
Okay, I'm still in that lizard pose against the wall.
So now the question is that do you want to like keep your
I'm
tongue
imagining
on
like
there?
Gibby from iCarly.
I don't know what that is.
What's Gibby
What?
thinking about?
They both have not seen.
I've not seen
iCarly.
iCarly. I was a Disney kid.
I have to leave
I was
this
a Disney
place.
Because
kid.
iCarly sucks.
No,
So-
it's not. That is
Bad.
not true.
It's-
I know
a lot of
Shane
shows
Top.
I can say that sucks.
Shane
iCarly.
Top.
Shane Top is on iCarly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why would you say it sucks?
Because Shane Top sucks back then.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he even said so.
He's like,
Shane
yeah, guys, don't ask
Shane
me
Top
to do
personally
voice."
told me not to watch iCarly.
Shane
Yeah.
Top told Shane.
Well, he's in like
3.
3 episodes. Like he's not
At
an
least 3.
essential character.
Okay, but yeah, so that's what you feel. You too, you're getting drawn to this painting. You kind of want to go. You kind of want to touch it.
Kind of like it.
Don't bring it down. Bye. You don't really want to lick it. You just kind of want to like. You want to touch the belly.
I'll do some foreplay with it.
I leave the room immediately.
Me and the snake don't know whether to leave or just like tell him to stop. We're just like watching. We both just look at each other like. Are you actually going to?
Like Mimi gets the one being like, hey,
Yeah.
how's it going?
He straight up goes up to the pin and he just like
What's up, mama?
lightly just kind of like just strokes.
Do you?
Do you go up and stroke? Do you stroke a painting?
Yeah, I'll stroke a painting.
Okay. Can you roll?
I look thoroughly disturbed.
Oh my god.
Me and my snake
I'm
look
gonna roll 20
investingly.
for this.
You're gonna roll a wisdom
17.
saving throw.
We
17.
look investingly.
Yeah, you pass it. So as you.
Are you seducing a painting right
Yeah,
now?
see, this is
The
what D&D.
snake is in the painting.
That's what D&D is all about.
Saitama,
No,
if
that's the
you-
carving. The painting is the one of the.
Okay.
You're caressing a painting of a husband and wife and a wife holding her belly.
Yeah.
You're caressing a family portrait.
Saitama, your hand presses and it slips right through the painting as if it's going through the wall, and you smell the rancid
Oh God.
scent
Of my
bruised-
sins.
of
my
blood
sins.
and bruised and burnt flesh from the battlefield that haunted your nightmares for
R.I.P.
years.
my boy.
Well, great.
It was I have a charger. It is dead, but I don't,
Yeah.
like it's not that big.
But yeah, so you smell that as you pull your hand.
Yes.
I'm still like in that lizard pose, but I'm looking at you like.
Yeah, and I'm also
No, he
looking
doesn't
at you
smell
like,
that.
what are
He
you looking
smells
at?
that.
No, I know I don't smell it. I'm watching him being weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In your
You
mind,
know, I
he just
just
touched
licked
your
it.
mom.
That's
as
the
both
weirdest
of you-
sentence you could have just said. In your mind, he touched your mom.
And I liked it.
What are you
Wow.
gonna do about it?
Actually, to
I'm
both
gonna
of
do your
you,
mom.
as
Oh, I
To both
just
of
did.
you.
And then we'll be
as you
even
watch
at least.
him caress it,
Although
both
it
of you
depends
feel
on how
this, like,
much you do to her.
awful feeling. in
Oh, don't
yourself,
worry.
just like-
We already felt. You didn't need to tell us.
You're just like, you should have done that.
So I see these two people as my parents.
Not as your parents, but like you know they're good. You
They're
just
good
tell.
people.
They're good people.
So
they're
I'm
good
attached to them
parents.
now.
You're attached to them
Damn
now.
it.
But both
They're
of
your
you
comfort
are.
characters
You're
now.
kind- you're
And then you
your
can figure out that
you're,
they're
You're
dead.
rooting for them. You are rooting for the people in
You
the
were
ring.
saying, "Go, girl."
Go, girl.
Why did you just touch my mother?
I try and erase the painting.
You try to what?
Erase the painting.
Erase.
It's
You
a painting.
fell through it. Like it's a it doesn't
oh
exist.
by the way Never mind. Keep going. So are you touching the painting?
No. Not after that
You don't know
track
what's
record.
happened to either of them. Neither of them has said anything.
But I'm aware that what's it
Then you go
like?
through
He sees the look on my
Yeah,
face.
I'm seeing that. Yeah, there is a property to it, like the visual wise of it. I'm gonna actually turn to Gundam and really quickly, as a last resort, talk about the carving and ask if that is somebody that I should know.
Oh, Gundam transforms back into a snake,
Yeah,
goes to your hand, and just vigorously nods.
Okay.
Smiling, just like,
Okay.
yes.
Is what?
Somebody
Wait.
you should know. Somebody that you
Oh,
used to know.
Hold on.
Now you're just
Fire.
Do
Man.
I? No, I don't. But like, the woman.
The woman, yes. She's Dragonborn woman.
Okay.
Green skin. Blue dress. Human
Do you
man.
know? Okay, cool.
Simple clothes. Nice smile. Big eyes.
Well, if so, wait. So
You looked like such an
Pregnant.
old man when you did that.
so it's to this. This is my assumption
Wait, what'd
is
he do?
that
Dude,
since this is the,
No,
like-
it was more depressed, and you leaned your head to the
You
side.
looked kind of like the old man from Up.
Carl Fredrickson.
Yes.
My
I'm nobody's master, got it? I don't want you
Keep
here,
going,
I don't want
keep
you
going,
here.
keep going.
I'm stuck with you.
Keep going.
To my knowledge,
Yes.
I'm not going to assume that the woman is the the little girl. I think that's her mother. I think that these are the parents.
No, it's her grown up with the boy.
But that doesn't entirely make sense because I'm seeing a little girl. Although it could be different periods of
She
time.
grew up.
if the boy
There could be hand-me-downs.
if the boy is a
But no, but
She grew
adopted.
up.
Adopted. She said
if the
adopted.
boy is a ghost, that means he couldn't have grown up.
You know,
She said adopted though. She did
Really?
not say that it was
Okay.
their
Rylan?
child.
The girl
What if-
used the word
Adopt.
adopted. The boy used the word taken.
Correct.
In a positive connotation.
What? You can talk. You don't have to answer.
so
Anyways,
so what if you're seeing a memory,
Correct. That is true.
and what if she grew up and this is like their old house, or like their old like place of living, you know, and they got that picture because they fell in love or whatever.
They fell off or
Dang!
whatever. Or whatever.
My
You-
6 pages of love
I know,
story
but
mean
I
nothing
know
to
this
you.
love story. You're like whatever. Yeah, good job. Okay.
So
So, but-
guys
but-
sitting in a hot tub.
5 feet apart because they're not
But you
gay.
have to understand, both adopted and taken,
Positive connotation.
correct. But again, neither of them insinuate being born. Those show outer signs being taken in. That is not birth and then taken.
You know, I'd assume if somebody adopted somebody else, they got born.
Well, by someone else though, by
Yeah.
outer source, not the parents though. So that could
Yeah,
be that.
because they grew up and then they fell in love together.
But that doesn't make sense. He is the wait. So the girl is the human girl, or no,
She's
the
Dragonborn.
correct. So that would mean that. So you're saying that the girl that is the mother. You're saying that's her. The girl is grown up,
Yes, she's grown up.
and you're saying that she's going to give birth to the boy.
No, I said that her and the boy fell in love because she was writing about
Who's
him.
the guy in the picture? Is it a man or is it a?
It's a human man
Okay.
in simple
That-
clothes
well,
with big
that-
eyes.
Well,
Good
that
smile.
would make more sense. I thought they were both Dragonborns.
No.
That's why I was confused. I'm like,
How
that
many
doesn't make
times
sense.
do I have to say the boy and the girl fell in love? The girl gave birth.
I'm
to
talking about the painting.
Yeah, the painting, the painting, yeah.
No,
Okay, Rylan. So
I know it now. It's not a man. It's a man. It's not a Dragonborn. I get that. Yes, I get it. I'm stupid. I get that. It's not a big surprise. He tells me it every day, so I know.
don't let the falling rocks turn
And you
your
dial
smile
into
into
a
a
frown.
when the tunnels are dark.
Don't let the cavings get you down, sucker.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But
Also, it is 3:43.
I know.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm trying to
Okay.
If we don't finish it.
Yeah, so painting looks to be the only exit through.
So that's a way that you can go
I
through.
jump into that bitch.
Like
You jump
Mario
in
in
that bitch?
Super 64.
Okay,
Into
you go.
specifically
Okay.
the woman.
Let's go.
You have these warm, happy feelings at home. You want to meet these people. You want to have dinner with them. You yeet yourself through this painting immediately.
Oh, it's that one video. Actually, let me see if I have that saved.
No, we're going.
No, we can't.
You
Yeah.
eat yourself through there,
I'm
and
sorry.
you immediately feel a warmth still. The warmth that you thought was comfort, instead, it's the warmth of the fire that burned your parents. But you're on the other
I
side.
knew it was despair. Inside the painting is still despair.
But you're on the other side, and you're in some sort of shrine room. He does not come back. You feel just the warmth. You hear the laughter of the two people laughing on a summer's day at a picnic, and as you put your head through, the laughter turns into the galloping hooves of guards chasing you out of the dwarven capital.
Alright, so these are the
but
specifics.
your head is through, and as you keep a body part in the painting itself, it's everlasting sound.
I would like to do the same thing that Waffle did and yeet myself through, but before I do,
Okay, I found the video.
just tell Magnus that think, that
Don't.
don't think.
Don't. Yeah,
And then I just jump through.
just remember your flaw.
Oh, that
Oh,
one!
yeah.
Yes!
I
Bro,
remember
jump right now!
Yes.
Bro, I didn't even say.
That's how I jump in. I jump into that.
Okay, yeah.
No sound, it's just in. Yep.
Okay, are you doing that as well?
Yes.
Okay, you do that, and the smell of blood and burning flesh is just ever present in your nose until you're out of it, and then it starts to dissipate. All three of you you're looking in, but you two are in a shrine room, and there is a little girl ghost sitting
Pregnant
at
woman.
the top. As your head,
But we don't. But it said a little girl.
as your head is
Yeah,
through,
when she gets older.
Yes, it's the same woman, but she's not pregnant right now. Otherwise, that's really wrong.
As
that's
your
why I
as
said
your
it.
head is through, the snake like curls up your hand and up your body. You feel it going up your spine and over like the patch on your back. It goes all the way up. It's on your head, and you just feel it like wiggling around as it looks at the girl. It is all happy,
like, it's
wiggling
really happy. Oh,
around.
okay.
The snake is Calvin.
Yeah.
Snake is Calvin. Although I would say, with seeing the boy how he was, like
Yeah.
it didn't.
Alright,
the
the
girl-
girl grew up and cheated on Calvin.
The girl is
Loss!
the girl is sitting in some sort of like throne of sorts that has carvings that match the same sigil as the sigil that you know as your Jin's
Yes.
sigil. She's sitting in almost a throne of sorts, and in her hand is a fat little rat. That
I
seems
can see
to
Oh, the one that
Oh, I
you.
know
The one
that's
that. No, it's the one that you saved.
Yeah, it's my friend.
Oh my god.
I don't eat it.
You
It's
should.
my friend.
I eat my friends
It's
all
like,
the
it's like,
time.
greetings, travelers. I'm so glad you finally. And then you just go up to her head.
No, that one meme where like the guy holds up the microphone and he's like, "What is your?"
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
But no. So you go in, and
do you keep your pants on? It's incredible.
are you gonna go fully
No.
through?
I'm gonna walk the rest of the way through.
Okay, you walk the rest of the way through, and as soon as you're out of it, the sounds start to dissipate, and you calm down a bit. The girl turns back and looks at you, and she slowly eases herself.
Hey yo, you're hot when you're old.
Do you actually scream that?
No.
Okay.
Do I see her?
My friend caressed
Yeah,
you.
you
Oh,
can
I can see her.
All of you can see her now.
Okay, I do that.
Did you feel
Yeah.
me when I touched you? That's what I say.
I say my friend caressed you.
Okay, so you say my friend caressed you. You say,
Did you feel it?
when I touched you? And you say, yo, you high.
This is just bombardment. She's probably expecting, like, oh, they're gonna be so afraid of me, right? When they see a ghost, it's just like, hey, yo, you sexy, my homie. Let's
The
go.
little girl looks at all of you, and
Starts
her
crying.
eyes well up with tears as she like pulls the rat closer to her chest and
We're
holds
staring.
it. As you're looking at it, as she starts crying, you see, you know him, the little boy. He comes out from behind the throne and like gets up into the throne and kind of like pats on her to make sure she's okay.
Right.
He's saying
Comfort
stuff
her.
back to her, kind of like comforting her.
Yep.
And he picks up the rat and he just kind of like tosses it away as if it's the problem, and like tries to calm her down. And the little rat is just like scurrying back and forth
It's
between
like-
the wall and
It's like
throwing
Pascal
the wall, throwing
and
the wall,
it's
the
like
throne.
Pascal from Tangled, where it's like
But it stops.
Eugene doesn't really care much about it. It's just like, yeah, whatever.
It stops in the middle, and it looks towards you. The rat eyes you, and for the first time, it looks up.
Wait a
Oh, he looks at
second.
my snake.
The rat's name is Cal, right?
Yeah,
Calvin.
but K now.
Different Cal.
Yeah.
Named maybe after?
Yeah. Kids named it. Kids
That was
named
so
it.
aggressive.
It was.
Sorry.
The rat lifts its head up
And looks
and
at my
makes eye
snake.
contact with the snake. And the snake makes eye contact, and you feel it as it goes back down your body. It actually, for the first time it's ever done this, usually it travels back.
Like back and
behind.
around, like
Yeah,
going over my
it goes
shoulder.
flat down your
It doesn't
nose.
care about what I'm doing.
And while it doesn't burn you, it still like kind of tickles, and it almost feels like when you need to sneeze, but you can't sneeze.
Yeah, it's like,
But it
Watermelon.
it drops down. Yeah, watermelon drops down to the
What?
ground, and you just see this little trail of fire following it as it goes up to the rat, and it just kind of like
Eats it.
curls
Oh.
around the rat,
If you say watermelon,
In
when you're about to
almost
sneeze, it
a
will,
hugging
like, help get rid of the
pose with its neck. Each of them
Okay.
with its neck, their little arms entangling.
you're missing
for
out
a
one of the
bit.
cutest moments right now.
Rat snake.
The
I'm
rat
crying.
and the rat and the snake are hugging right now.
I'm crying.
the
like I'm on the floor.
How
like
do you
this.
know? Oh,
The
if
snake
a
looks
snake
back
is
to you.
hugging you, that usually means it's about to eat you.
The rat, as Leah's saying, is like
Snake looks back
like-
to you
Mhm.
and seems to make the same motions it did with the carving towards not the rat, but the little girl and the little boy, and specifically the throne. The same carvings.
Is she a
Same
princess?
carvings are on the throne.
Wasn't there some
No.
talk about
Oh! I go up to the rat and the snake. I pick both of them up and I take them to the throne.
They're very happy. You
I know what's going on now.
You set them on the throne, and all the orbs that have been
Yeah.
above you, they start to shift and roll around. You hear them clinking above as they gather, and they open up the vines from above, letting in, for the first time since you guys have arrived, not daylight,
Uh-oh.
moonlight.
Oh.
Flooding of moonlight down in a starry beam.
I eat it.
The little
Roll
girl
your-
and the little boy both look towards all three of you as the beam covers them, and you hear in the clearest comment ever, "I'm sorry," and the two of them disappear, and so
The
does
rat
the
and
rat.
snake?
No, the little girl, the little boy, and
The
the rat.
yeah.
They all disappear. Not upwards, not to the side, just fully vanish. And the snake is there lying in the sun, wiggling.
Moonlight?
In the moonlight, yeah, sorry. Moonlight. Wiggling its little body back and forth.
Beth.
I booped its nose.
And that's where we're gonna end today.
I know where this is going. This is a puzzle I can actually figure out.
That's the puzzle
Oh
you
man,
Yeah. No,
I
it's
took
nice,
so
really.
many good notes.
Oh, I mean, mine looks like I came out of an insane asylum. So
So if you
There's mine.
yeah, you have a horse.
horse.
You have a
I
beautiful
drew the
horse.
figurine thing.
Oh yeah, the nightmare.
Yes,
Get it?
the horses.
It's a nightmare.
Get it? Because that's what
That's
the name of the
funny.
thingy is.
That's actually its name in D&D.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's stupid. This is not so clever. It sucks.
So I will probably talk to you a bit more about stuff that's going on. The only thing is, rat name was Cal. Kids' name were Saikala and Calvin. And
somebody else write that down.
the symbols around, you saw symbols of tons of gods on the initial barricades and tons of houses of Dragonborn, but around the entire shrine seemed to be the congruent symbol of the Jinn, Ergun, Dimar, Aesil.
We're a lot
Otherwise
more
known
connected than
as-
we originally thought.
Otherwise known as Gundam Ackerman. Ackerman? Is that how you say it?
Ackerman.
Gundam
Gundam Ackerman.
Yeah,
Gundam Ackerman.
Gundam Ackerman.
yeah. I had to figure out how to translate that goddamn name over.
To actually pronounce it?
No,
What?
to get like a god's name for it. I was like,
Gundam.
okay, what's the lineage of those names? How can I
Every single
connect
time I hear
them?
the snake's name, I think of Gangham's.
Well, from Gundam style.
Gundam
Hey!
However that's
I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It's Gundam because Gundam is a name in the Mongolian language, which I had to figure
No,
it
you're
out.
wrong. It's actually the name of one of my favorite characters in Danganronpa.
Oh, it's also the name of like a TV show.
Gundam Tanaka.
Yeah. Gundam is also just a very. It was a very common.
Yeah, it is very good. Yeah, it's a very common name, but I still like it.
Gundam's cool.
He's very cool.
And the name.
And since you already had like Nikito's last name, I was like, I don't want to do Nikito again.
Okay.
I was like,
Yeah, but that's where we'll leave you guys off.
that's
for
where
now.
we come to you.
I smell blueberries. Wolf attack, hit, wolf die, wolf live, puppet show, sad waffle. I'm Drax. My doll's very green. Laughing, high-pitched children, camping, dragonborn house carvings, waffle cat, blue boy, orc, dragonborn war, water bad, snake hates god, left door, ruby grim, death by rats. Little girl has rat problems, girl not make bed, girl rhymes with me, girl has fashion sense, Calvin and Psychola like each other too much, Psy house, haven't been here because depression, tall man on wall, painting seduction, ghost wall, snake likes wall, hot girl, moon is bright, snake is cute, boop.
Boop.
That's
Yes.
How do you feel about
I approve of the
All right.
This is everything.
Thank
I
you
planned
very
to be.
much.
It was worth writing 6 pages.
Shit.